Yeah. To the start.
Who's ready to get riled up? Oh yeah. You're listening to
All Riled Up.
Yes.
And in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes.
It makes it funnier that Ollie is here.
God, I hate it.
Yeah, and
God,
now
I hate it.
now I can do this.
Well, I just got a divorce.
And it's like he actually can say that.
Alright, do you want to
Say
know
it.
why I got a
Say
divorce?
the line, funny man.
Because she
Yeah.
took your quarterback. Oh wait, why did you get a divorce?
So listen, I was coming back after watching the game with the boys.
Wait.
I left
Before you
my
continue,
phone.
I want to say something. Everyone who is listening, he's a schizophrenic.
I'm severely schizophrenic. Yeah, I was watching the game with the boys. I left my phone at home. I was driving, got back home, found my wife using fantasy with another man. So yeah,
God
she
damn.
took my quarterback.
Where's the New
Bro.
York accent coming from?
The collusion
worry
is
about
real, dude.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to All Riled Up. Who has the chat open and can read Dylan's message out loud?
I don't.
Okay. Well, he said
forgot
W.
how-
Johnny Sins, whoever that is. Welcome, Dylan. And
Famous
welcome,
bald
everybody.
white dude.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Don't
But,
say that. You have a wife. She'll know, bro.
I know.
Who the fuck doesn't know
What
who
does she
Johnny
know to
Sins
it,
is?
bro?
That's true. Everybody does.
Pure people. Pure.
Dylan, because you are legally a minor, I don't remember that.
Oh,
Welcome.
you know what? As the
Wait, what are you two getting up to, bro?
Yeah, out of context, that sounds so
Yeah,
bad.
I was gonna say if you're only listening, if Ollie's only listening to the audio, he's like, what? Hello everybody, and welcome back to All Riled Up. My name is Riley, and I am joined once more by the boys. Gus, how are you, Gus?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, me neither. Looking good. Gosh, did I have a car last time we recorded?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Well,
Life changes so fast, bro.
I know. That
I'm
yeah.
swerving in the gutter.
This dude Monday was horrible. That's why I didn't record my Bills post game reaction.
What a sad week this was.
Yeah.
You know my
What about
my
Gus?
great aunt died this on Monday too.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah.
I am sorry for your loss.
Oh no, it's okay. It's funny because I was like, damn. Like, I texted my mom and she texted me, she's like, Aunt Pearl died with an emoji of, like when you type something and then you can like click the emojis that pop up under the predictive text. She said, Aunt Pearl died this morning. And then next to this morning was like an emoji of the sun rising. And
What?
now she was 99 years old. I will say that. She lived quite a eventful life, but I was looking at that and I was like, why did she do that? Because she is the type of older person to do that. So I was like,
I'm surprised she didn't put a skull emoji.
No, because she usually includes like emojis in all her texts, and when I read that, I was like, is she joking? 'Cause she was not. But that's okay. And I'm joined by Sammer. How are you, Sammer?
I'm good. I hope your mom doesn't watch these streams. That's really all I'm
She
saying.
does not, I don't believe. Hi, Mom, if you do.
Yeah, she gave up supporting me in my dreams.
yeah, my dreams of becoming a
yeah, I was gonna say no offense, man, but if your dream is to be a podcast guy, I'm so sorry.
Sports commentary guy.
You know, honestly,
he's the new Stephen A. Smith, bro.
Hey, you know what? With all these guys, why not us, bro?
It's so
why not?
It's so easy. Do you guys want to hear actually something I found out? I was waiting to reveal this to you guys. But I found out that when TikTok changed their at the beginning of the year, they changed all their like monetization stuff.
Yeah.
So I was under the impression you needed $100 to cash out. That is no longer the case. But they do automatically set the limit. But you can go in and change the limit for it automatically cashes you out. So
we have 15 cents, boys.
No. Do you want to know how much we have made from, I think, just... Okay. So I don't know if it's from, like, it says this is my balance. Oh, okay, so this is just from live streams. Because in order to join the creator club, you need 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of this is just from Alex and Eunice is the funny part. And TikTok will, if you stream for a certain amount of time, TikTok boosts how much you make by a very small amount. So every time we stream and somebody donates like a bit, which is worth, I think, 1 cent. Okay, Eunice. Thank you. Yeah, so from those 5 roses Eunice sent, I have made 1 cent.
Holy,
it says
bro.
in the top right of my screen. But if you stream for over a certain amount of time, TikTok raises it by a certain percentage. Do you guys want to guess how much we have in our TikTok balance?
$8.
I'm
No.
going to say 87 cents.
It's more than that. It's not more than $8, I'll be honest.
Give me
$2.50. $3.50.
$3.50.
You're close, honestly.
$4?
$4.18.
Okay.
$4.19, including the 1 cent that Eunice just donated.
Remember, I get 45% of that.
Yeah, where's my cup?
This is all going to Sammer. What are you talking about?
I was going to say, we have to wait, and then I think technically, so when I opened it to try to figure out what, like, you know, how to go, because it kept telling me, look at your balance, and I'm like, what do you mean? I need like $100 to cash out. Why do I care what my balance is? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then I was looking at it and I was like, oh, you actually can change it to whatever you want, but they automatically set it at $10 before it auto cashes out to your PayPal. So we have $4.18 sitting in my TikTok account.
Bro, the IRS is about to grab your ass.
No, it's only $600.
When am I getting my cut, bro? When am I getting my cut?
Riley, I don't need a cut. I'm a nice friend.
When am I getting a cut from my money?
Remember that in 2 years.
You are actively losing money.
This is
exactly.
I was gonna say this is like when we did Bodacious True Crime, and we spent like an hour arguing over what percentage we were getting, and then Ollie was like, I don't want anything, and Gus and I are both like, okay, deal, remember that in 2 years.
And now you don't do the podcast at all.
And you're still not getting anything.
I have an episode that I just have not edited. I don't think I'm going to. We'll see. But also joining me is Eunice. How are you, Eunice?
Doing pretty good, bro. Yourself?
I'm okay. Right now, the Bills did win, but Sunday will not be fun to watch.
Please, so they can shut up.
I have seen that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Ollie is here as a listener. He probably won't chime in too much. But so you don't have to say hi, Ollie. But also joining me is Dejan, who said he might be late, but he was not late.
Hello.
So, W Dejan in the chat.
Let's get W Dejan, bro.
But with
just
that,
put DJ.
And speaking of W Dejan, because I just looked at my topic list, Dejan got another spread correct. Only one.
Let's go, baby.
So I believe that brings his season total to.
You don't need to say that.
5. Correct.
Mm.
But I did accurately predict last week that it was going to start opening up. Also, Jackson Smith and Jigba. I would probably start Burrow. But do you guys want to guess which game it was?
Sure.
It was
Cowboys Chiefs.
Was it the Pats?
No. I had to look. He was right on the. He was close with his Broncos prediction, and he was right on the money. Does anyone have like one final guess to throw out?
Chargers.
Bears.
Chargers. By
Nice.
17, he said. Which was the correct score. Which is hilarious.
Dejan.
So, W. Dejan.
What's crazy? To get a spread like that correctly with like such a big amount, like that probably would have been like you put $10 in, you got like $4,000.
Yeah, I don't know how it would work with like specifically that.
I would have made a pretty penny.
Stroud or Set?
No.
I go Stroud, honestly.
I know me well enough. I will chase a dopamine high.
Yeah, I'm never doing that.
Oh, I could never. I know exactly when I'd stop right as after I win.
Yeah, I could probably make what, like $1,000 and just work my way down to $10 and be like, well, I won 1,000.
You just got to win another 1,000 and you're back in the green, bro. Let it ride.
Speaking of letting it ride, Broncos country.
Lit shit.
Wait. And wait, hold on. I should have played this because then
Next month, this is my wall.
we can talk about
Just wear a diaper.
the Lions and the Packers on Thanksgiving. The Lions.
Oh, God.
They wore a diaper.
They got to wear a diaper. Yeah. They got to start wearing a diaper because they keep shitting the bed, bro.
I was going to say they got Vigil AI'd. It was.
That's why you're laughing, Sammer.
Let me enjoy this.
Yeah, let him have fun. Okay.
Yeah.
But
now some of you might look at the box score and say, "Oh, you guys only lost by 7." That's why we don't pay attention to box scores, people.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's, I don't know. Maybe this is just a down year. You can blame injuries, but everyone's going to say, oh, injuries this, injuries that. We had a solid team. We did. Ragnow, if you haven't heard, I think his fucking muscles are coming off the bone.
Yeah,
so I doubt he's not coming back.
Bro. I can't believe we talked about that. We spent so much time talking about that last week for it to not matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fan of the podcast. He saw what we were saying. He's like, you know what? Now I'm not going to do it.
He's like, you know what? You're right. No. I don't need to
go. What are you
going to do about
it? He's going to
do about it.
The game itself was something. To me, it shows that we have an over-reliance. I don't know what happened. Yes, St. Brown went down. He's not playing this week. We know this. Well, it says he's questionable, but he hasn't been practicing, so he's not playing tomorrow.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
When St. Brown went down, well, for those out of the loop, Laporta's been gone. But when St. Brown went down, it was J-Mo. Gibbs, maybe Monty on a couple passes, but J-Mo. We have, don't get me wrong, there was a couple passes to Tesla. There was a couple passes to, I literally forgot that guy's name.
Yeah, the backup tight end.
Kennedy.
Right.
Kennedy.
Oh, the third string. Oh, yeah, Wright got injured.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ain't here.
So, to me, we have an over-reliance. Last year, I could be wrong. I don't really pay attention to other teams, but I want to say that the Lions was the team that was, in definition, let them all eat. J-Mo would get the ball. St. Brown would get the ball. Don't get me wrong. Laporta was definitely like the fall guy of like it didn't look good downfield. So Laporta probably saw the ball more than not, or St. Brown, one of the two. But it was still everyone gets to eat. Montgomery and Gibbs had amazing run games. On the receiving end, J-Mo had amazing catches. St. Brown had amazing catches. Raymond, he got injured. I don't remember what week, but you just talked about this, asked me this, I think last week during the game. He's like, whatever happened to Khalif Raymond? He's there. He doesn't get the ball much, but he's there. Last year, he got the ball more than often than not. So, like, you noticed he was there, I should say. We have an over-reliance on, all right, we're throwing to this one guy. And the reason why we do this, I know this is kind of a bitch thing to say, but the reason why we do this is because of the O-line. I'm going to say it. I'm going to end it there. Defensive side. We are a very aggressive defense. We all, if you watch the Lions, should know this. We are in a very aggressive defense. We play man of a whole fucking lot. And what happens in these situations is that I sit there and I'm shocked by a secondary that we let shit slide. But I forget to neglect something. And it was brought to my attention, I think around Saturday, maybe Sunday. I'm going to say this, someone can probably fact check me. We're on like the bottom 5 of pressures on quarterback.
I will look that up.
On man coverage, when you have people like CeeDee Lamb, I know we didn't play the Bengals, but like Jamar Chase, fast ass motherfuckers, they're gonna break them. They're gonna lose them. They're gonna be open, and it's gonna happen. It happened in the Eagles game, happened in the Packers game. We're gonna lose them. They get it. I forgot the Giants players, but they also had a guy like that. But
Washington.
Our secondary can only do so much if we're not putting fear to the quarterback. I'm saying fear, but like pressure. Make him move, make him worry, make him make a mistake. If we're not making pressures, I can only say, oh man, secondary during the play. But then when you look back after the entire game is passed, it's like, fuck you guys doing? D-line, put some pressure. The fact that even when we put an extra man on a blitz to help out Hutch and he still doesn't get a sack, what are we doing? What is Hutch? I don't want to. He's doing his own thing, but it's like, what's happening? Did we genuinely lose the fire that was sitting under our fucking ass? Where did all the... We did lose Ben Johnson. But, man, it's just a sorry sight to see the Lions like that. Now, I say it's sorry sight, but OG Lions fans probably like, welcome to the fucking club, bruh. Because Someone online said, shit, this is what they said. Something along the lines of, I've been a fan since I think they said 2011. I've been through bad Lions. It was fun 3 years hanging out with you guys, cheering all the new fans, even if you're just hopping on for the ride. It was fun cheering with you guys. If this is the downfall, I want to say I had an ecstatic high. Is this a slump for the Lions? How bad do you think this is going to get? Next year, you think golf is still a problem? Next year, are we going to fix the old line? Are we going to make trades? Because, hell, contracts are coming up. We don't have a lot of fucking money. Our secondary does need help. Yes, there are injuries, but their secondary needs help. Our D-line needs help. Our O-line needs help. Our receiver running back, fine. But Jared Goff, look, he was great last year. He was doing pretty damn fine in the beginning. Decent, more than likely. But he's playing like old Jared Goff again. So that's just my 2 cents on just the Lions right now. The game, I'm upset. It was a Thanksgiving game, though. So the only thing I got to say is fuck you, NFL, for firing that one security guard because the fucking was it Packers? Because the Packers guy gave him a fucking turkey leg. You're a piece of shit.
No.
After he said no. What a bitch ass company. But yeah. Sammer, Mal? Wait,
Malcolm. Yeah, Malcolm even here.
I'm sorry, Ali. I was thinking you were Malik.
Fuck.
I'm gonna take that as disrespectful.
I kind of want to sit on Jared Goff a bit. It just irritates me. It just irritates me that he can't scramble for shit whenever pressure gets pretty bad. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times he holds onto the ball for way too long. I understand the case of not much openings, and obviously I'm not a quarterback, so I obviously can't relate. This is me talking about what I see. He holds the ball way too long. He can easily just straight up get rid of it if there's no opening, but he'd rather wait till the last minute until there's a potential sack coming his way. And he doesn't scramble. He doesn't try to maneuver. He doesn't avoid. He just stands still like a deer about to get hit in the middle of the night. It's just that kind of irritates me, and I noticed it a lot these last few games, especially the Green Bay game. But I don't know. It is what it is at the end. We have a lot of issues that Jared Goff himself has nothing to do with. Defense, our defense is crippled. Our O-line is crippled. I don't know. It is what it is. It'd be a miracle for us to get to the playoffs this season.
Oh, no. Get that out your mind.
No? All right, yeah. There's no hope. There's no hope.
The reason I say this is that the Bears are on their streak right now. They're riding their high, and then the Packers want us out. There's no way we make it.
The only way Lions make
went out.
That was
not even that.
And help.
You guys are competing with the...
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You guys are competing with the 49ers for the 7th seed right now.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my take on the whole situation, really. A lot of well, fuck, not a lot of shit we can do. But yeah, that's pretty much it on my end.
I would like to add really quickly that the Lions are 11th in pressure rate. They're tied for 11th place in QB pressure
I'm wrong,
rate.
then.
Tied with the Buffalo Bills in QB pressure rate. But
there was one
go ahead,
thing
Eunice.
I wanted to add about the Lions thing, because I can tell we're getting ready to move on.
Yeah.
And this was just to say something on DJ's part, where he says, so next year, are we going to address the O-line issue, the secondary issue, or the QB issue? And all three are valid concerns. I don't know if anyone here has started watching college football recently. I do, because I like to stay updated for the NFL draft. And to put it without taking a long time, the first round draft this year has the potential to be one of the best draft classes within the last 5 to 6 years for the NFL. So whichever one of those three issues they prioritize with their first round pick realistically will get solved, whether that's a new center, a cornerback one that can handle deep threats, because DJ Reed, he's a phenomenal nickel, but he's not that good as a deep threat cornerback. He doesn't have really the speed to keep up with guys like Jamar Chase or whatever. Or are they going to take a quarterback that can fall to, let's say the Lions make a wild card and then lose, so like around that 20 slot, like Drew Aller, I guess you can say. All three are phenomenal picks, but once you get to like round 2, past the top 15 picks in round 2, it's kind of a stinker of a draft. I'm not going to lie. Like, this class has such a powerful round 1, but then everything else kind of is like whatever, it's there.
As of right now, the Lions have the 17th overall pick. And
my personal opinion, I think the best player for the Lions in terms of play style, speed, agility, and needs for the Lions, I think the Lions should take Mansour from LSU. He's a cornerback.
I was going to say
he's projected to go around 15 to 20.
You don't want to take Drew Aller because he's got the dreaded Josh Allen comp coming out of college. That's a death sentence for a quarterback, as Eunice and I have talked about many times privately.
Yeah.
Who are the Lions' next 5 games?
Cowboys, obviously. I think it's either Bears or Vikings.
We're going against
Rams.
No. In order.
No, it's Cowboys, Rams,
Steelers, Vikings, Bears.
Yeah.
All right, you guys finish with Bears.
How do you I guess without spoiling your prediction for this week, out of 5, how many of those are wins? I think
3.
I was gonna say for sure 2. Maybe
for me,
3.
My issue for the Lions is looking at the 49ers schedule.
Yeah.
The Lions cannot afford more than 2 losses out of those 5 for play. They can be 10-7 and still miss out on playoffs, depending on the 49ers. That's why I was like, if they go 11-6, they're in the playoffs. But anything like 10-7 might not do it for them. So they need to lose only one of those to guarantee themselves in those playoffs.
I think for sure 2 of 5 are wins. And I could be argued that 2 are also wins. Like they're 50-50 for me. But then not the Rams game.
Yeah. For me, it's like, I don't care about spoilers for myself. I think the Lions will win the Steelers in that Week 18 game against the Bears. It's everything else where I'm like, all right, let's have a look.
Okay.
Genuinely? I don't see them being the Bears.
Okay.
We'll see.
This is... No, it matters on the Bears.
My prediction is Bears will have the 1 seed locked by that point, and they're benching starters.
But this is... How can I say... Me personally, no matter what, I'm saying Lions are going to win.
Of course.
I can be a fan and be realistic. This is me being realistic now. Straight out with the way we've been playing, unless we genuinely light a fire under our ass, we're about to see Campbell for the first time in... I forgot how many seasons it's been. Or how many games it's been. Go back-to-back losses. I'm with Gus in the agreement of I see probably 3 realistically. Bears, I see, but I'm assuming we're disagreeing on the games. Bears if they sit them, Vikings because it's the Vikings, and Steelers I can see as beat.
Yeah.
Rams, no Cowboys.
I don't think the Bears are going to lock the 1 seed by week 18. I think it'll go down to the wire.
Me too.
I mean, we got to look at the schedule, but it also stems into the concept of what time do they play to? Like, let's say they're in competition with like the Rams or the 1 seed. Oh, the Rams lost at the 1 o'clock slot. Bears play at the 8 o'clock slot. Do they get to bench or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that is the only game we don't have the time for yet.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like that's a big factor people aren't considering. Because, like, this was a huge argument last year with the Bengals and Broncos for making playoffs or not.
Right. I remember that. But
yeah, honestly, I think coaching needs to be called into question a lot more than it is when it comes to critiquing the Lions.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, injuries have a huge role in this. Yes, Jared Goff is a problem, but I don't think they're in the position to move on from Goff. Under a good structure,
they're absolutely not.
Under a good structure, he has proven to be a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You guys got to start questioning Dan Campbell, in my opinion.
In my opinion, actually,
obviously he's the one who built this.
I hate to say this. You want to know why I can't? Because it's going to be a situation with the Bills. Genuinely, it's going to be a situation with the Bills. Our owner has. Well, I can't even say our owner. I don't want to say this like this, but I'm gonna say it like this. Grain of salt. Everyone who's listening, grain of salt. Our owner. Now, it's not exactly our owner. Fan base also does have some involvement. Has put such a light under Campbell. Like, he is our escape. We're not going to get rid of him, even if he goes 3 seasons of complete dog ass.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Bill.
I agree.
So I can't even talk about. I can understand. 100%. Coaching this year, bad. It has been since the first fucking game. The Packers game, as soon as they had fucking Hutchinson sit zone, we knew the coaching was going to be something.
And like the thing is, like, it just being like, this is like his extremely aggressive play style is the Lions' Achilles heel. Because with smarter game management, they're not losing some of these games they lost.
We lost. I'll come on there. Generally, another thing. Okay, last year we could say iffy, but the year before that, we had, I guess you could say, a niche that generally threw off everyone else. Because when you're coaching, when you're going against another coach, right? Just play wise. It's a game of chess. And when you do not expect some random bullshit to occur, like a nigga throwing a banana on the goddamn chessboard, you're like, what the fuck? We lost that element.
Mm-hmm.
Because that 4th down conversion, that very aggressive, hey, we're going for it, numb nuts, suck it the fuck up. It made them confused. The players weren't ready defensively and like, holy shit, wait, what? And then we get a 1st down, continue touchdown. That has gone. You have seen it this entire season. Fucking the Chiefs game, they snuffed us out on 4th down while they went on 4th. Eagles game snuffed us out on 4th. It's definitely the fucking Eagles game. Snuffed us down on 4th down while they kept going. Even that fucking Thanksgiving game, Packers.
Mm-hmm.
4th down ain't gonna do shit to you numb nuts while we do 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were 4th down. I think it was like 4th and 3 at their own 50-yard line.
Yeah. Yep.
And how much were they down? 10 points? I think it was 7.
7.
They were down by 10. Like, dude, you have to punt there. You're giving them too good field position for them to extend their lead. And then when they go for it on 4th, instead of taking 3 points to make it a 1-score game, either way it's a 1-score game. Instead of taking the 3 points, they go for it. And then, not the greatest pass by Jared Goff, but Williams with a critical drop. It hit his hands and he still dropped it.
Yep.
Oh, I know the exact pass. Yeah.
Look, take the points. Take the points. It would have been a 1-score game. And then they go and kick a field goal the next drive. That would have brought it down to 1.
Yeah.
I'm in all of agreement.
It was brutal.
That
right now,
away, bro.
We are playing we have been playing, and it's really hurting us, at least this season, in an all or nothing standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
We are saying we either get it all or we lose it all. There is no in between. And we have been losing and losing and losing.
Yeah.
To the point where Campbell, definitely, at least for the next season, really needs to take a step back and say, I can only say the Eagles game because they really showcased it. Of going for it is not obviously the answer, and you should go back to not go back, but like take a step back. That was going to be a what's it called? Defense heavy game where you get any type of points you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We were in field goal range. I think 3 out of those 5 fourth down conversions we went for.
Yeah, we're allergic to field goals apparently.
Yeah.
Jake Bates that game. Yes, he barely went in. I think barely went in, but it was a 58-yarder.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, he missed on the extra point, but if we're at the fucking 30 and it's 4th and 3 and the run game has been getting shut down every now and again, you put out Jake Bates and say, hey, there's win. Adjust to it. You're fucking getting a field goal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. We got to go for it.
Yeah.
So yes, I do agree with you guys.
Yeah, like they're playing like Dan Campbell has to go and kick the ball himself if they go for a field goal.
Or young
Yeah,
Blake
it's
too.
like, who are you trying to show out for?
Oh God, I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh,
Like at the
man.
end of the day, the concept of like you're trying to win, not put on a show. You got to remember, like
Yeah.
this isn't really just TV. This is like, all right, let's win.
People get paid millions of dollars for that, you know.
And I'm not gonna lie, there's one thing I've been wanting. I didn't want to say it yet because of the Eagles game, but now we've had a couple weeks since then. I personally feel that not enough criticism has been given to the new defensive coordinator for the Lions. I was going to bring it up like a few weeks ago, but then, the Eagles played and like, wow, the defense looked fucking amazing. It looked like this is a defense that can easily win championships. But then you had like the Giants game right after that. And then you look back at it throughout the weeks, like JJ McCarthy, he was out there having fucking fun playing against the Lions. And this is JJ McCarthy, dog shit JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, this is 9.
Then Jordan Love, who has
9?
very inconsistent. Oh my fucking God.
The one time 9 showed up.
Yeah, that's where he got the fucking, you did this. That's where he got it from.
I call it
From
back.
this hell. Anyway, but then like Jordan Love, we talked about it before the game where it's like, all right, Jordan Love, he can be very inconsistent. He can have a lot of issues. He had a phenomenal game. Where it's just like, I know DJ has said this like 30 times by now. Yes, I'm aware Kirby Joseph, the secondary leader, is not back there leading the secondary. At the end of the day, you can only say that so often because, yes, it's okay if they look bad every once in a while. I get it. You're missing your secondary captain. Makes sense. You're not expecting you guys to be Jesus. The problem is when you show that you can be Jesus, it's like, all right, where are we putting our expectations? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
My personal wish list for the Lions. If y'all's defense is so bad, I got an idea. Trade for a defensive-minded head coach.
Oh my God.
So what we can do is, right, the Bills and the Lions could swap head coaches. Who wins a Super Bowl first?
I don't think either of them ever will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, at least when you get Campbell, you can guarantee both of your offense coordinator and your defensive coordinator are gone.
That's true.
Yeah,
We're
Joe
both
Brady's
amazing
going out
boys.
of the building that week.
Campbell's coming. You just see him like cartoonishly pack everything into a suitcase, slam it down, jump out
It's
a
like,
out a wall,
Campbell's
leaving the
already-
imprint.
When Joe,
it's like Cadet, what are you working on? He shows him the playbook. It's all screens. He's like, get the fuck.
when Joe Brady gets fired, I'm gonna have to pop some champagne.
Bro, we'll throw
We're
something
partying.
on
We're partying.
Man.
We're
I'm gonna
all
party.
going to someone's house, getting high.
I'll be there.
Bro. Oh, Riley, what are you celebrating? Your anniversary? Joe Brady just got
fired. I will stream.
I've been praying for times like this.
Oh man,
Oh, my
you'll be
God.
actually.
It'll be the first time in 3 years Riley gets to send that picture.
Now,
Riley's like TikTok thumbnail.
Yeah,
just
the
him
funny
with
thing.
with the fattest grin in the world, and underneath it just says he's gone.
He's gone. No, it'll be Hitler.
You ever
dead.
see that? You ever see that American Dad joke?
No,
Where it's like,
I'm
I got
saving
you a
that
watch.
for. I'm saving that for Brandon Bean.
You know what it reminds me of? You ever see that American Dad joke where like Francine buys Stan a watch that tells him like when his least favorite celebrity is gonna die? It's like when Joe Brady gets fired, just counting down the seconds.
My god! I wish I had one of those.
Bro, or like that Spider-Man. What was his name? Fucking the Spider-Man guy from Into the Spider-Verse, the big dude, Kingpin.
Miles Morales. Oh, Kingpin.
Yeah,
Yeah, just Riley with the pen staring at the TV screen. Click, click.
I'm waiting. And you know, I wanted to ask Eunice a question. Can you tell everybody what I texted you during the halftime show?
Yeah, hold on. I just gotta pop it open real quick.
If you don't remember, I can say.
All right, because I texted Riley because I missed the first like 5 minutes of that game. Josh Allen for the first time in my
the halftime show of the Lions game on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Venom.
No, it's
Venom.
You cut out.
Yes, God's on my side.
Because
we'll
talk about Cam Hayward.
Do we?
What?
Riley Gus said we got to bring that back. I said, do we?
Yeah, we do. I love that joke.
Bro, what?
Would y'all start Lamar or Danny? Probably Lamar with how garbage the fucking.
I don't know. We gotta wait to see if fucking Daniel Falala's in.
We'll see.
Hey,
Okay,
I'll let you know if Daniel Falala gets announced that he's getting fucking benched. If he gets benched, start Lamar. If he's not, don't.
On it.
I don't know if you can trade.
Yeah, he's got fucking
this
Daniel
late in the
Falala has
season.
pictures of John Harbaugh sucking cock in the locker room, and
He has a picture of Harbaugh with Epstein, bro.
He knows where the body is.
You know what's crazy too? Someone asked.
okay.
I'm so sorry to flip the script real quick. Someone asked John Harbaugh during an interview, he's like, so Lamar Jackson, you know, the king of evasion or whatever, he's been getting sacked a lot. Do you see any problems with the offensive line? He's like, well, every week we observe all the film, we watch every single player on that field very carefully, and we're just putting the best 5 guys out there. And someone replied, "This is the best."
He did a very press answer.
And then I just want to say, like 20 minutes later, Lamar came out for answer questions, and they asked him like pretty much word for word the same question. Like, oh, Lamar Jackson, did you know you've been sacked 23 times this year already, which is the total amount you've been sacked all of last season? He's like, yeah, I know. It really upsets me. I'll talk to my O-line. And like he laughs it off and then gets off the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh,
I'm telling you, bro, like Gus might be right. Generally, Gus might be exactly right. There's a picture of John Harbaugh just arm fully across Jeff Epstein on the fucking island. You can see a kid in the fucking back. That's what he has to have on him.
Yeah.
Because like it couldn't be anything else.
So
he slept with his dad.
No, he slept with Justin Herbert.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, no, you're right. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, wrong.
Yeah, no. he's hiding it from Jim Harbaugh. It's not the Super Bowl loss that Jim's pissed off about, but if he ever finds out John fucked Herbert,
he'd kill him.
It was supposed to be me.
Is there anything
people were supposed to think of me and think of 10. Real quote.
Was there any other thing you want to say about the Lions game?
For those who don't know who that guy was, he was, I'm pretty sure, the lead singer for the
White
band
Stripes.
that did Seven Nation Army. Yeah.
White Stripes.
And the other guy was Eminem.
Yes.
Well, I just got a divorce.
Oh wait.
Is there a single song that's more hype for sports than Seven Nation Army? Because I'm telling you, man, like when your team scores,
I was gonna
like,
say something, but no, that's like after you win. I was gonna say "We Are the Champions" by Queen, but that's after you win.
I'm talking about like in the stadium, you got the crowd going there. You just scored. You're up by like 2 possessions. You hear the crowd, the entire crowd, all 30,000 people. Ba, 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 ba.
True.
You guys should check out 8 Nation Army, bro.
You're making shit up.
Maybe 9.
Oh god, McCarthy, bro.
Nah, I mean, there's 7 Nation Army, there's 6 Nation Army,
Fuck you.
McCarthy
6,
Nation
7.
Army.
Adoni Mitchell,
Saw it a
Dobbs,
mile
probably
away.
Dobbs. Okay. Next game is Chiefs versus Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving games. I'm fucking stupid. I'm like,
this game actually was good. I don't know if you guys watched the whole thing.
I did, bro. I watched all the Thanksgiving games.
Me too. I thought this one was great.
this was during the time I was eating, so I didn't watch any of this except for the fact that Dak Prescott threw an interception immediately.
Now,
First
I am
throw
a
of the
little
game, yeah.
hesitant to blame it on him. Because
Was it one of those that like bounced off the hands?
He got hit when he threw, and like his O-line kind of, let that guy get by him pretty quick.
I'm familiar.
So
Yeah, once he gets his like mandatory interception, he starts playing really good, bro.
Yeah, he's like, let me just get this out the way now.
Exactly.
Oh, Giannis is hurt. I don't know if you, Gus, if that affects you in basketball.
No. I have Wembanyama who needs to get healthy, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, little side note, in our basketball league, there's like out of the 8 people, only 4 people like set up their lineups anymore.
I'm cooking. I'm Val's gonna beat me, but I was doing okay before that.
I hope you beat him, bro. He's been so fucking annoying since
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot
I know,
about the
Ali.
basketball league completely.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
haven't
even think
adjusted
I
your
have the
lineup
app.
once.
I don't even think I have the app installed. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Bro,
Brody.
Steph gets hurt, gonna be out for a week, and the most important, pissed me off. But yeah, this was a good game. It was a good game.
It was a very good game, yeah. It was, dude, it was back and forth, man.
Oh yeah, no, and Mahomes, man, it was great watching him squirm. And I am so glad that they lost. I didn't think it was possible. The Cowboys, we were shitting on them, but in 4 days, they beat both teams in the Super Bowl.
Hey, especially that Eagles one, 21-0.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They came back.
And they came
Insane.
back. I don't know how much
I
you
thought
guys
it was wrapped, bro.
want to talk about this game because I'll be honest, it's kind of a blur at this point. But the only way for them to make the playoffs is winning out and then a little bit of help. Now that they've beaten 2 legit teams, what's going on with do we think that's going to happen?
So for the Chiefs to make playoffs, not only would they need to win out, they would need the Bills, I think, to lose 3
Cowboys.
games. Oh, Cowboys. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. I think the Cowboys absolutely could win out. That's the crazy part.
They
Because their
could.
defense is finally, they finally put it together.
Yeah, not to mention it's getting healthy finally.
They added those additions at the trade deadline. We didn't know how much I mean, obviously Quentin Williams, everybody knew was going to help. But everybody else was like, okay.
Could you imagine if they kept Micah and it got Quentin?
They actually would be Super Bowl contenders.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
But then
right
again,
now,
they used the first round picks from that Micah trade for Quentin.
If you think about it, it could be the mystery box. It could be 2 Micah Parsons.
Well, they got one kind of.
The Cowboys, bro. Even if they do make playoffs, if I were to dare call them a Super Bowl threat, I would need to see them win a playoff game, because I've seen good Cowboys teams be first round exits.
Yes, the last good Cowboys team I can think of lost to the Packers by 30 points, or was it less? Like it was 40 something, almost less. 50
I think the final
to like
score
20 something, 30 something.
I still remember the Tyler 1 video for that game.
Like they're we'll see what happens, but the Pickens, the Pickens, Dak,
Pickens has been insane, bro,
and CD like trifecta has been crazy. Even Javonte Williams.
Yeah, dude, how do you stop that offense, bro?
The Packers, like, for next season, you know, after the draft, if they, like, let's say they do some fucking crazy shit right now, and just hear me out on this, trade up, take Carnell Tate, the safety from Ohio State, who's projected to be a top 5 pick. Like, that's actually a crazy-ass team now.
Mm-hmm. It won't happen, but we'll see. Right?
Of course, yeah.
And, next game. Eunice.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna say this.
Go for it.
And I've been saying this more and more recently, so this is actually a nice thing to say. That loss, I'm not gonna put a single ounce of blame on that on the defense. I was actually really happy with the defense that entire fucking game from start to finish, because at no point did they ever look bad. At no point did they do half-assed tackles or break coverage wrong or anything like that. They were phenomenal. I love the defense. The offense, however, that O-line, that paper-mache O-line, Daniel Falala, and I'll put it on too, Lamar Jackson, even he had like a few, what the fuck was that? Like, do you guys remember? I know Gus sent the fucking picture of it, where he like passed but didn't pass the ball.
Yeah, he tried to pump fake to look like.
Yes, the
I think it was a pump fake and it slipped out of his hand. Yeah, but whatever. Like, it was just a bad show from the offense. And yes, what was the final score? 34-14?
Something around
32.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, 32-34, something like that. Yes, that looks like a big thing, but when our offense fumbles 3 times within our 30-yard line, it's the same. It's like, what do you expect the defense to do, really, at the end of the day? Especially when 2 of them, they held them to just field goals. Like, I loved that, actually, genuinely. Actually, no, one of them got held to a field goal. The other one, they were at, like, the 1-yard line, and they went for it on 4th down and didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
Like, like, defensively, I loved that game so much. But then you had Isaiah Likely, who had... Man, that could
I was dying laughing when I saw the replay.
You and my brother, bro.
I was
I think that's why you didn't piss me off, Gus. I think it's because my brother got it all out of me. For context, for anyone that didn't see it, it was like a 30-yard pass to Isaiah Likely. He breaks 2 defenders, hurdles over somebody, gave us an iconic picture, fumbled in the end zone.
Fumbled
it at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
And what the funniest part about that fumble was, the fuck was he reaching out for? No one was there.
It was so funny. Oh, my God.
Man.
And then
so
you had Zay Flowers, who fumbled a like 15-yard pass that was a crucial first down conversion.
And didn't he?
Didn't he get an offensive PI to the end zone. I'm sorry.
Didn't he get an offensive PI?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that one next. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, That was like the only thing in that game where I'm like, all right, man, bullshit on that.
That
one.
was a soft call. That was a soft call.
Yeah, because the only reason I called it like bullshit was because 2 drives later, Jamar Chase like full on fucking tackled Marlon Humphrey off of him. And then he got like a crucial, it was like 4th and 5. They went for it. Jamar Chase like pushed the fuck out of Marlon where he fell out of bounds. No call, no nothing. They just kept going. So I'm like, all right, either call it or don't, but don't fucking be a stickler about it like that.
There were a lot of weird calls this last week, I feel like.
And then there was something else that like was right. Oh, another example of our bad O-line. They took Emory Jones out for a drive. That play, the O-lineman fell on the ground. The D-lineman came up, tipped the pass, interception on the Bengals end zone, or red zone, excuse me. So it's just like the whole, like, man. Oh, to tell you how good the defense was, the Bengals didn't score a single touchdown until Nate Wiggins left the field late in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm looking at it, I was like, defense, I'm giving them their flowers. I don't care that the scoreboard says 32. It wasn't their fucking fault. Nate Wiggins literally did all he could. Kyle Hamilton played like a dog. Marlon Humphrey played good. Roquan Smith, everyone played good. It was literally just the O-line. And a lot of mistakes from Lamar that you wouldn't expect out of the 9-year veteran, really. Like, let's be realistic about it. And I don't know. I know he's injured, but at the end of the day, get the fuck out of here. I don't care. You're Lamar. It's the same rules apply to Mahomes and Josh Allen and even Burrow himself. I don't care if you have a small injury. If you're cleared to play by medical experts, I expect at least some level of standard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry if that sounds like fucked up or harsh, because I'm not a quarterback. I'm not actually in the league. I'm a fucking guy sitting at home playing Minecraft right now, talking about football. But like, if you're cleared by medical experts, that tells me, okay, you are fully capable of playing at your position right now. And for Lamar Jackson, even if you're only at 80% health, when you play like how you normally play, 80% of Lamar Jackson is still normally better than 80% of the league's quarterbacks. Am I crazy for saying that genuinely?
We had that conversation last year because, like, I remember
Justin Herbert?
No, Josh Allen broke his fucking hand. I was playing like dog shit in some of the early games. And it was like,
right. Like,
if I agree with you, Eunice, like, if, and sorry to cut you off,
no, please.
If you're not good to go, if you're cleared by the medical staff, you're good to go. You're good to go. If you're not good to go,
right.
Why are you playing and why are you bringing the team down?
Right, because I'm not gonna lie, I get it. It's a scary situation. You're 6-6 right now, or even then before the game, 6-5. 6-5. Mm-hmm. It's a scary situation. You want to make playoffs. You want to do this. You don't want to be first round buys. You don't want to be divisional round buys. You don't want to be AFC championship buys. You want to win it all. So you have to look at it too from a team's perspective as well. Like, as I currently am, can I win the Super Bowl if it was today? You have to like think about it, like especially when you're in this position of a 6-6 team, where every game. I think Kyle Hamilton said it. It was like when they were 1-5, like before Lamar came back. Like I think it was like 2-5 because Tyler Huntley won. Excuse me. It was like the week Lamar was back. Like, all right, now we're healthy. Now we got all our players back. Every game from now on, for us to make playoffs, we have to play it like it is a playoff game.
Right.
And which is the right mentality to be in. But like when I see plays like that from the O-line, and then John Harbaugh, I love John Harbaugh. I'll never say we should fire him because I don't think we should. I think he does a good enough job at his position. I think he takes care of the team. He brings a culture. He knows what he's doing 99% of the time. The problem is when that 1% shows, it shows heavily because as a head coach, the whole team is relying on you. Yes, Lamar can take plays from time to time. Yes, Roquan Smith, the defensive captain, takes plays from time to time. But like you're still what's the fucking saying? You're only as strong as your weakest chain.
Yeah. Weakest link, whatever, something like that.
Weakest link. Thank you. Whereas, like, when you see the O-line is playing like this, where your potential Hall of Fame quarterback is getting sacked an average of 3 to 4 times per fucking game, and this is when you're versing the ranked 32 Bengals defense, the Jets. I'm not going to say Browns. They have a really good defense, but, like, shit like that, that should, like, tell you something at that point. And normally the Ravens by this time of the year are like 8-3. So by this point, John Harbaugh will be like, all right, let's experiment with the O-line. Let's try the new guys out. They're scared to do it because they're scared if they change the recipe, it's going to blow up in their fucking face. But at this point, what's the harm? And we're going to talk about it later maybe. I don't know if I'll be here for it or not. But like the next game is kind of the make or break game because it's a tied division between us and the Steelers. I whatever. Not to do spoilers. My bad. It was like the Bills are gonna win against the Bengals. I genuinely believe that. I know Riley will have a lot to say about it when it's his time. And but like we're both 6-6 division game. It's home for the Ravens. Daniel Falala, like I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm getting sporadic. What's the word when you like start jumping around? Sporadic. Thank you.
Oh yeah, or frazzled.
But it's like, when I see this shit, it's like, all right, are we serious or are we not serious? Like, people shit on the Patriots for the opponents they beat. It doesn't matter, because whether it's a bad team they're versing or not, they're still dropping 30. They're dropping 40. They're not letting up more than 2 touchdowns per game. They're still being consistent. That's what makes them contenders. It's consistency. It's not about who you verse. It's about what you do when you verse them. You know, if they went against the Browns and they won by a field goal, 10-7, that's when it's like, all right, let's have a closer look here. But when they go against teams like the Buccaneers, win by multiple possessions, they go against the Giants offense that gave the Lions a run for their money, win by almost 3 possessions by half. Like that, you look at there, like, all right, that's consistency. That's what you get from contender teams. Broncos. Offense, you can say whatever you want about it. Defense, though, good luck. Genuinely good luck against the Broncos defense. That's the best advice I could give as a head coach. Pray. Mm-hmm. Like, that's consistency. The Ravens defense has been consistent. I'll give them that. They've been amazing the last 8 weeks now, which is saying a lot. Offense, though, that O-line, man, fuck. Like, I'm sweating right now talking about Daniel Falala, bro. I can't stand him. I wish. I'm. Hold on. You know what? Fuck this. No, this is more important. Hold on.
Camera on.
Like, I'm sweating now.
Do you wear the headband?
My hands are actually shaking. I can't stand him. I hate him. I'm not going to pray for anything bad to happen to him. That's fucking stupid. But I fucking hate him. I can't with him. And then, Nate Wiggins got injured during that game. Yeah. Nate Wiggins, top 5 cornerback in the league, even though it's only his second year. Like, that's insane. Thankfully, he had a full practice today, even though he was wearing a boot yesterday. I don't know what the fuck. They definitely got to check him for fucking steroids, and that's coming from me.
What day is
and Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton's been in the medical tent 7 times this year. Yeah. And every week is like, I'm going to play. Hey, watch this legacy game real quick. Oh, a shoulder? Nah, don't need that. Kyle Hamilton clearly shared fucking IEPs with him, bro. But if this O-line is not getting fixed, I don't care for this team right now. Like, there's nothing to cheer for as long as I know what's going to happen, I'm sorry, but like Daniel Falala, thank God this is his last year. If he gets extended, Riley, Gus,
that would
DJ,
be fucking hilarious.
If he gets extended, you know what? Do you guys remember how hyped I was during the offseason when Brendan Stevens got off the team officially? Like, he got signed by the Jets. For anyone that's watching, I spammed our group chat for like 3 hours. Addition by subtraction.
Yeah.
Addition by subtraction. You're going to see it again next year.
Yeah.
As soon as I see some sorry-ass team, this just in, the New Orleans Saints are signing Daniel Falala I'm like, there's your motion traction. In the
What
group
if he
chat,
goes
all
off
black.
and has the best career?
No.
It won't happen. Yeah, you're right.
No. I'm sorry. He could have a legacy game where who Steelers. He can pick up TJ Watt by just using his pinky and flick him across the field. I'm gonna still be front row line. Get him off my fucking team.
If he does that, we have to test him for roids.
Yeah.
Who's gonna test him? I'm not gonna hear him if he does that.
Hold a magnet to him and see if he's Superman. The fuck?
Right, Mooney, AJ.
You're gonna test him? You go test him. You think I'm gonna do it? If he does that shit, TJ Watt just.
I always thought that was so funny to me, at least to me. Like, I don't read comics like that, but like, at least in the movie's perspective, they see a man who can fly, who can faster than the speed of sound, no damage to body, this and that, laser eyes, and you're like, you need to come under the control of our government. If you don't, we'll attack you. And do what?
Dude, imagine being in the government, the military.
They have secret weapons. They can nuke him.
They got Lex Luthor on.
That man is the guy who found out about kryptonite. Fuck you mean?
I don't know about that in the comics. I mean,
that's why I said, that's why I said movie-wise, the government's a laughing stock.
And yeah. I want to finish on this so I can move on from this shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got over the game the next morning. Genuinely, I did. Just because, like, going into it, you know, I'm always, like, hyped when I talk about my team and shit. But, like, even then, like, going into the game, like, it's about 50-50 we lose this shit. Let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not going to lie.
You don't.
My prediction about Joe Burrow, for the record, was spot on, which isn't to say much because we've seen quarterbacks come back from injury all the time, where the first half, he's a little bit on the slower side. And I said by the second half, though, he's going to be electric again, and he's going to start popping off. And that's when he did. Nate Wiggins got injured in the third quarter. Joe Burrow plus Jamar Chase, all the way down, consistently.
You also said that the score deficit would be too much for him to overcome.
Yeah,
that's why I thought the Ravens would win. I figured it would be another example of the Ravens stop trying in the fucking fourth quarter, and it almost kills them again. That was my prediction. But what's it called? I just need number 77 to stop appearing on the screen.
I was watching for him the whole time.
How was it? Did you enjoy what you saw?
I thought it was hilarious. I mean, actually, on the first play of the game, he immediately got beat. First drive, first play of the game.
If you guys, I know Gus and Riley watched this game. Did anyone else watch this game? Comment section.
No.
I'm going to tell you now. Go to YouTube. Watch the highlights of this game. Every single time there's a Bengals defender within 5 yards, or 5 yards is crazy, within a yard of Lamar Jackson. Tell me, did he come from the left side or the right side of the field? Go ahead. That's why we had this. That's why anytime we get a new player, where do they put him? Right next to Falala. Mm-hmm. They're trying so hard to like patch that shit with Flex Seal, where it just never works. Just get him off the team. I'll do it. I swear I could probably be better than him. That's the one time in my life you'll ever hear me compare myself to an NFL fucking player, when you see how bad he plays.
Yeah. He was bad.
All right. I'm sorry for taking up all that and going on such a rant. Please, 1 p.m. games.
Bears versus
Unless someone
Eagles.
else wanted to laugh at something about Daniel Falala.
Bears versus Eagles was on Friday. And...
Right, sorry.
Mikey saw that coming.
So did I. It like literally like after I even put it in the group chat. I was like, you know what? Now I'm starting to believe that the Bears are going to destroy the Eagles. And that is what happens.
Yeah.
Shirtless Ben Johnson is
that was awesome.
Did you guys see that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
I won't talk about the game too much just because I think it was closer until the fourth quarter, and then it was a blowout. But, I mean, both defenses were solid again until the end. But the Eagles continue to just not look very good on offense. And I do think it has to do with their OC. I've heard people speculate that, trying to balance. What is your guys' opinion on? I guess we'll touch on this. What is your opinion on how much the ego of some of these players play into these issues? Because that is essentially all I've seen people talking about. And I like AJ Brown. But I don't know if this is true, but I've heard a lot of NFL insiders, going back and forth about, oh, AJ Brown wants targets. Oh, Saquon wants carries. And the offensive coordinator just isn't able to, he doesn't have the, because he's so new, he doesn't resonate with the guys as much. So he's not able to, he's struggling to figure out who he should keep happy. And as a result, the whole offense is bad,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In my eyes, right, I am in the mindset of everyone should eat.
Yeah.
I will understand prioritizing our star receivers, but why the all right. I'm sorry. But to the point where I'm worried about who's getting what, no. I'm going to pick a play, and I'm going to try to read how the defense have been playing that game or previous games, prior games, and shoot for that. Yes, Saquon should get the ball more. I mean, he's Saquon. So that's interesting. But on that point, it's egos hurt more than not. I can understand being upset. But to the point of how AJ Brown is doing, I haven't heard much about Saquon, so I could be wrong. But to the point of how AJ Brown is doing, you're doing it a little bit too much, my nigga. You need to reel it in. I understand you're upset. Reel that shit in. That's a pull me to the side. Hey, man, can I get more targets? I'll see if I can work you in. I understand you're upset. Don't say that shit to no fucking Twitch chat. Don't say that shit to no fucking press. That's a talk to me conversation. You doing that will piss me the fuck off. There is nothing more that would do.
Right.
But I don't know what happens in their locker room. He could have had conversations. He could have had the first thing he say was to a press. Saquon, from what I've been hearing, it could just be AJ Brown's louder. Saquon hasn't been saying shit. He's like, I wish I got the ball more, but shit, we're winning.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
Right.
I don't know.
Equal only hurts. We're a team.
After watching that game, I don't think that egos is necessarily the problem with this team. Honestly.
Oh, wait, that was the question, wasn't it? That
Saquon down the middle. Saquon down the middle. AJ Brown, deep ball.
AJ Brown, move Good job, guys.
I'm going to stop at the defense.
Their OC is bad. Don't get me wrong.
I think so.
But go back and watch Jalen Hurts play. He was missing wide open receivers. And nobody's talking about it. That you watch that game and your first thing is to call it the OC. I'm blaming the quarterback for that game, dude. It was bad.
It's a combination of things because he is continually.
Of course it's a combination.
He is continually just not I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. He is a bad OC.
Yeah,
and I think their head coach he has a history of making terrible hires when it comes to coaching staff.
Yes, he does.
So it's really no surprise there. But I mean, how do you have that stack and do this poorly? Their defense is the only saving grace in that team. But with all that star power, it's bad. And Jalen Hurts is a part of that problem. He can't utilize his weapons properly.
I just
So I
randomly
think
remembered.
I think he is. I don't think like not just as big of a problem, but he is definitely not optimizing this offense because they still could have won some of those games. They could have won that Browns game despite the play calling. Is what is my point on Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
So that's all I really wanted to add to that.
I said that because to start the topic, because that's like all I've heard in the media is, oh, all these different things are happening. And I do think it is this multifaceted issue of Hurts is we build up the team that won the Super Bowl before, like the year before, as perpetual contenders until they either aren't in the playoffs or, lose in the playoffs or yada, 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 whatever. But,
yeah,
like, Hurts has continually not been really a top 10 quarterback. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he's good. I meant top 5. He probably is top 10. But he is not a top 5 quarterback. He is not a MVP caliber player. He is not he played really good in the Super Bowl, but in years past, he's never played like that. And he continually isn't playing like that because that's not who he is. And if you put him on a different team, that team ain't good. Like,
absolutely.
So, if you put Jalen Hurts on the Bills, I could not tell you if they had the first, second, or third overall pick. Like somewhere around there. But yeah, like point is, like, I think it's an issue of I don't think the OC is good. And I don't know about balancing egos like everybody wants to jump to, but it's the OC figuring things out and maybe saying, hey, let's lean on our passing game since we have a Super Bowl MVP quarterback. And then everybody realizing in real time, Jalen Hurts ain't that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I say everyone realizing, but if you've been paying attention,
a lot of people, yeah.
I have been pushing this agenda for 2 years. So, like, this is true. Is there anything else you guys want to say about that game? Because now
I covered everything I wanted to say.
What?
I have nothing to say. I just want to say I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Peace,
Okay,
brother.
Eunice.
Stay safe.
Eunice,
Talk to you later,
guys.
man.
Be safe.
Thank you for coming. Peace
Peace
out.
Yep.
Now let's talk about that Bills game. Bills versus Steelers.
Your favorite.
I going into this very worried. Despite the I have criticized. I don't know who's going to win Bears Packers. It's going to be very interesting. I have a pick, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So I was very worried going into this game because I've criticized the Steelers' defense and offense on this podcast as both being overrated. Well, the offense is not. Everybody knows it's fucking garbage. But the Steelers' defense, I have definitely criticized as being overrated. And, I have not maintained that agenda enough. Because, dear God, did they get destroyed. Now, one thing I will say, because I want to talk about the Steelers a little bit in a second. But with the Bills, defensively, they're looking better every week. But I still can't say that I'm confident in this team until we see a true offensive like threat get stopped by this team. Now, they did a Bills player, Shaq Thompson, said over the weekend, shortly before the game, like, we're not going to anybody run on us anymore. And I was like, yeah, fucking right. Like, everybody on Twitter was clowning him. Because, and this, I only mean Bills fans. Because, yeah, we are going to let people run all over us. We can't do anything about it. Bro, I don't know what slurs Sean McDermott had to say for everybody to just like lock in. But they were on some ass, man. Probably Knicks. Joshua over Lamar. But they were like, I mean, I saw run plays where it's just like they limited them to like 50 rushing yards, which I think might be the lowest of the season, which is hilarious. And so overall, the defense, the problem is it's the Steelers' offense. You know what I mean? So every time you compliment this team, you have to think, well, you did good, but the bar was pretty low. Like, a lot of these games are games they should be performing well in. And yeah, they don't have the talent for it. But the problem is they don't have the talent for it and they're still not performing well. Like, even against bad opponents, you know. But then randomly, they can lock in against the Chiefs because they hate the Chiefs. So, I mean, Joey Bosa killing Aaron Rodgers, knocking him out for one drive, because he threw a pick to Christian Benford. I think it was Benford. He got 2 interceptions on back-to-back possessions for the Steelers, because one was a pick six, and then the other one was Mason Rudolph coming in immediately for Aaron Rodgers, and he immediately threw an interception. But that's Mason Rudolph. And so it's like, you know, the defense should be good. We're getting some more people coming back healthy. And so, like, I still don't, like, Eunice was giving, I don't know. I think Eunice he's saying the Bengals will lose. But I still am not confident enough. Despite how bad the Bengals defense is, I think the Bengals offense, if Burrow is healthy, is insane. And I don't think our defense can withstand that. I could be wrong. We claimed Darius Slay off waivers. I don't know his stat line. I know he's old as shit. So I don't really know how well he's been performing this season. Didn't even realize he was on the Steelers. I'll be honest with you. Thought he was still with the Eagles. But offensively, every leading receiver in this game was a running back. That is not good. And that, you know, we have a lot of injuries. our sports trainers and medicine team needs to be shot because it can't keep anybody healthy. But overall, I mean, the offense, this looked like the offense from last year and the beginning of this year, where Joe Brady coaches a good, better, above average game, and the offense can put up these insane numbers because of the good, great players they have. And they, of course, were asleep during the first half and then woke up in the second. And shout out to James Cook and Ray Davis, because this is the most rushing yards put up on the Steelers home ever. Breaking the record set in 1972 by the Bills.
Oh, shit.
The Bills with OJ on it, by the way. For anyone wondering, I was like, okay, was OJ on that team? And it was not the 2,000 yard season. It was a year after that. Or might have been a year before. I thought that was funny. The only other thing I wanted to say about this game specifically is Cam Hayward. I don't know if you guys saw about the Cam Hayward Josh Allen beef.
I heard about it.
Cam Hayward was really mad after. So Josh Allen with two backup O-linemen, both tackles were out, and Josh Allen was not sacked once, which I thought was crazy. And he also passed Cam Newton for most rushing yards by a quarterback. And on one of the tackles that Cam Hayward had on Josh Allen, not a sack, but a tackle, Cam Hayward and Josh Allen both get pulled up by the other teammates around them. And then Cam Hayward starts getting in Josh Allen's face and starts cussing him out. And Josh Allen's just laughing at him the whole time. And the entire rest of the game, for those who didn't watch, I mean, there was fights left and right. People were screaming at each other, just insane stuff was going on. It was like I was watching Steelers versus Ravens, with the amount of fights that happened in this game. Also, DK Metcalf started beating the shit out of Christian Benford, I believe.
I saw that.
That was funny. I was like, and they're not gonna call that? He just starts. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But no, they apparently, according to Cam Hayward, now I'll tell you what he said, and then I'll tell you what the footage shows, because spoiler alert, this event did not take place. But Cam Hayward said that when he tackled Josh Allen, Josh kneed him in the stomach on purpose and admitted to it. And that made him mad the rest of the game. And people thought this was weird. So they pulled up the video because he said what play it happened on. Because Cam Hayward had one tackle, and then that was after that, it was they were going at each other. And this event just straight up does not take place. In fact, Cam Hayward starts basically sitting on Josh Allen to make it sure he can't get up. And people were pulling him off him. And so people think maybe he confused it for that, where maybe Josh was like digging into him for leverage and like that's what he thought. But this event did not take place. Another funny thing is that like it's funny how many people hate Cam Hayward from different fan bases. Cause I saw Bengals fans and Chargers fans saying, like, here's footage of Cam Hayward randomly punching dudes during games. He sacked Justin Herbert, and then while Herbert is on the ground, he is repeatedly punching him near his dick. Not on his dick, but like right above it. Where it's like, and then he punched. I brought this up in the group chat. He sacked Joe Flacco this year and punched him in the head when he sacked him. Not in the, like, like in almost in the head. So even if this did occur, which I don't believe it did from the footage I've seen, do I feel bad for him? No. Although one person I do feel bad for is the Steelers and Steelers fans, because their team is garbage. And they are going to. Aaron Rodgers was blaming everybody but himself. I don't know if you guys saw the interview clip.
Thankfully me. I don't watch porn.
I had to. Aaron Rodgers. Somebody asked Aaron Rodgers why he like threw. He was like he looked really mad at one point, and after an incompletion. And he said, oh, like, that receiver didn't run the right route. And that's why we study film, is so you run the right route. Again, blaming anybody but himself. He gets hurt, misses a drive. And just the Steelers' offense looks garbage. And I was hoping Eunice would be here, but unfortunately we didn't get to it. Is it time for Tomlin to go?
Yes.
And I think the answer is yes. They have to blow this team up. They have to tank. Because I get thinking, first of all, I've been saying since last year their defense is overrated because they are good. They have great players. But then randomly they just stop trying. Probably because they remember how much money they're making. At the same point in the season. And also, they don't have a solid quarterback. So what's the incentive to try? You know what I mean? And that's the way it's going to be until... Also, look at the picture I put in Yelling Hour. It was made by a Ravens fan account who said, no matter who wins, I'm ready to push an agenda. And they had photoshopped JJ McCarthy as with a Bills jersey and a Steelers jersey. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, good game by the Bills. I'm not excited for the next one. I will be watching. I will be seated. But I'm glad it's at 1:00. I hate waiting. But overall, my opinion of the Steelers is so low. I don't know who will win against the Ravens Steelers, but it's because both offenses look extremely weak. I don't know what's going to happen in that game. And that's really all I had to say about that in that game. If anybody had any other opinions or questions or anything. No? Okay.
Nope.
The Broncos barely survive in overtime. And that's why
I don't
know what's going on with this team.
And I'm not saying don't be confident in your own team.
Right.
Do what you got to do. But you have to understand when I say they're just not Super Bowl bound. They're not Super Bowl contenders. If your offense can only say, "Holy shit, we're playing in the fourth or overtime," you're not a good team.
Yeah.
Your defense is outstanding. I think someone said this earlier. Your defense is amazing. Defense, yes, does win championships.
Mm-hmm.
But, brother, your offense is questionable.
I feel the same way. I mean, like, I did not watch this game, but I did know that something of this. We talked about this last week, Deshaun. It'll be close somehow. And, you know, obviously, like, with the defense, I mean, that could have just been an off week for them, but their offense, man, continues to just, I don't know. They should be putting up a lot more points on a not very good Commanders defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's all I had to say about the Broncos game. I just wanted to briefly touch on them not being. I do think they're a little bit overrated. We'll see. I think it's a similar situation with the Texans, where come playoff time, if you got to play either of those defenses, bro, lock in. But their offenses don't look super dangerous right now. But let's talk about the Patriots, Gus. With the caveat that we have to talk about the hilarious Young Wei Koo thing first.
Bro,
that was horrible.
How the fuck do you miss the ball entirely, bro? How?
At first, I was like, "Is that fake?"
Nope. I was half paying attention, and I thought it was a fake. And then they showed the replay, and he just booted the fucking ground.
He's horrible. He is such a bad kicker.
Yeah. I saw. Okay,
on dry turf, bro.
I remember Gus's original reaction, and I found out afterwards because Gus had to do stuff. But like we were just playing Minecraft, I think, and all of a sudden Gus is freaking out. He like cuts out over Discord, and we're like, "Dude, what happened? Something bad must have happened." They're like, he's like, "No, they fucking went for a fake field goal. Those dumbasses."
Yeah.
It was so funny, bro.
Oh, hi, Malik.
Hello.
And
I just woke from a nap.
You're good.
Bro. And did you guys see that hit on Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
I
saw.
He got popped, bro.
And I don't feel bad for him.
It was a clean hit. I don't want to hear shit about
it's
shit.
Rough,
it was a
but it's a clean hit.
To the press.
Now the Patriots are dirty.
He literally got back up after that. He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Literally, he got up fine.
Yeah.
I think like something terrible must have happened.
It's not just that. He was in bounds.
Yeah.
He was a runner. You treat him like one. And he got decked for it. Bro. And it wasn't just that play either, bro. Christian Ray Lewis Ellis, bro. What the fuck were they feeding him in that game?
Christian Drake May
Did you guys
Ellis.
see the kick return?
Yeah.
I saw a clip of it, yeah.
He forced the fumble on a kick return, took the N off of their kick returner's helmet with how hard he hit him, bro.
Oh my
Forcing
God.
a fumble, and then we took it. We got the ball back, bro. You could see like as soon as they hit head to head, you just see a paint chip fly off. This guy, I thought he was dead, bro. I thought he was dead. Took him out the game instantly. That was it. I was super worried going into this game because like fuck, man, this team is pretty beat up. Going into the bye week,
that was stupid as fuck.
I thought, and it's not just me. A lot of people thought the Patriots would be going in the bye week, dragging their feet. But dude, our defense, I haven't seen him play this aggressive this entire season. I haven't seen him play this aggressive this entire season. Setting the tone immediately, bro. It wasn't just Ellis. Christian Gonzalez had a huge hit beginning of the game as well. It was relentless, dude. They were taking hits nonstop. Multiple hits on Jackson Dart as well. These guys were relentless, dude. And moving on the offense, because our defense is great. You can't ask for much more when they give up 2 touchdowns, one of them being in garbage time, pretty much. But, dude, moving on to offense, Drake May has the best deep ball in the game, hands down. It is not even close. Bro, that one pass to Kyle Williams, it doesn't get better than that in the end zone. It doesn't get better than that, man. I think it was a 30-yard throw, dropped it right in the bucket, man. There was nobody else was touching that if they even tried. Great effort by Kyle Williams. Dude is fast, and he's going to develop into a hell of a weapon, bro. He's going to develop into a hell of a weapon. Travion Henderson seeing some touches. Even he was aggressive, dude. He threw a guy on the floor. Like, both sides of the ball, these guys were out for blood. It looked like, watching this team, I thought they were getting revenge for those Super Bowls, the way they were playing. That's what it looked like. Even though not one player on either team has been in those Super Bowls. But fuck did it look like they were out for revenge, man. I don't know what the Giants did to these guys, but they wanted to kill them. And then that pass to Kayshon Boutte, the over the shoulder, it such a small margin of error, like such a big margin of error. That ball has to be perfect if for Kayshon Boutte to even attempt to bring that in.
Boutte in the hole, dude.
Right in the hole.
When I saw that, I thought exactly like. I'm like, wow.
But it's just, and Stephon Diggs is the most clutch player we have. Mac Hollins at a close second, in my opinion. But dude, if it's 3rd and long and you need the first down, it's going to Stephon Diggs every time. And I'm sure the defenses know this by this point because it's every game. And I'm sure the defense knows it. But when it's 3rd down and we need a first, it's going to him every time, and he's fucking getting it. He's open every time. The absolute hustle that he brings to this game, the absolute clutch factor that he brings to this game is so, and his experience, it's so pivotal for this Patriots offense. And he has been a huge impact in both the locker room and on the field. Like, when you need something, he is the first option every single time. And 9 times out of 10, he fucking delivers. I've been so happy with him this entire year. And Mac Hollins with a huge grab as well. Dude, his hands are insane. He can make such aggressive catches. And it speaks on Drake May as well, because he knows these players so well. He knows who can catch what. He plays into his receivers' strengths, and he'll make a throw if that throw to Mac Hollins. Most players on that Patriots team isn't coming down with the ball. He had to jump up. He was getting hit going down. It's a really tough catch to make, and just the absolute chemistry that this entire offense has, where it's he knows which situations to put his receivers in and who can catch what in a given moment, where to place the ball there. It's so well coached. I think Mike Vrabel is the front runner for Coach of the Year. Drake May, I know, is front runner for MVP. And people love to shit on the Patriots schedule. Oh, they're bum team, the schedule. I like playing into it. But you say the schedule, but at the same time, looking at the schedule before the season started, nobody thought they were even going to have a positive record. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Nobody thought they'd have a positive record, or at best, they'd be 9-8. But it's just been such a transformation, and it all goes back to the coaching. And I think that's what gives the Patriots such a huge edge over the rest of these teams. No, we don't have the best defense. It is great. No, we don't have the best offense, though it is great. It's the coaching that brings it all together and utilizes we have our star power is next to nothing. Mm-hmm. On paper, this team is not all that. Our star power just isn't there. But they're so optimized, they're so disciplined, and they're utilized in such a way that they make it work anyways. And these players, I think all of them are playing above their expectations or their standards. And it's been week in, week out, they're playing above and beyond. We had huge penalty problems at the beginning of the season. The first 3 games, I think, in a row, we had 20 penalties each game.
Bro, I think I
saw
remember
one.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember one penalty on the Patriots, and that was a delay of game before taking a field goal just because we tried to get them offsides. That's the only penalty I've seen. And they are the Giants. They are a 2-10 team, but this is the same Giants that beat the Eagles, that lost to the Lions and Green Bay, and I think the Bears.
Yeah,
I think they lost.
I'd give them a little bit of credit though, because a lot of those games were very close.
If you didn't cut me off, I was going to say that.
Like
the Lions, they beat the Eagles. The Lions, the Packers, and the Bears, they lost by 1 point, one of them being in overtime. Or not 1 point, one score. So it's obviously they're not the best team, but they're a gritty team. They were putting up a fight, but they got out physicaled. We beat them in all 3 phases of the game. We got a punt return touchdown with Marcus Jones. Absolute fucking legend, by the way. I'm so happy we extended him. He's such a phenomenal player. It's just to see this type of aggression and efficiency going into the bye week makes me so excited for the remainder of the season. I was worried about the Bills and Ravens with the injuries piling up, but we played the game with no injuries. We dropped 32 points, and we're going in stronger than most people thought. And I think if I'm the Bills, if I'm the Ravens, and I saw that performance going into the bye, I would be terrified to play them right after.
Yeah, late. That's the best thing about late season buys. You get that extra little bit of rest.
Oh, which is something I still think that this team absolutely needs, and I'm so happy they're finally getting that break. But we're in such good shape for the rest of the season, and if we come out of the bye week and beat the Bills, that locks the AFC East. Yep. We could lose every game afterwards, and that doesn't matter. That locks the AFC East. So to have that type of performance going into the bye, having that week break, and then going to play a pivotal game, I think puts us in the best position to win the AFC East. And then if we can pull that win off, it's okay, 1 seed time. Like now we got to lock the 1 seed, because it's realistically it's them or the Broncos. The first team, I think it's the first team to lose. The first is loses the 1 seed. Is how I feel.
Probably.
So
because the Broncos, I don't think they have a super hard back half, or
I don't think so either.
5.
They do play the Chiefs again, so we'll see about that. But we'll see how they hold up. But because I think coming down to the tiebreaker would be who has the streak the longest. And if the Broncos lose before us and then we give up a loss, I think we take it. So yeah, it's crazy to think that our sights aren't even on winning the AFC East. It's winning the AFC 1 seed, which I still think like the goal right now is not to win the East. It's to win the 1 seed still, like even before this matchup. But I mean, it was just a great performance. They exceeded my expectations. I thought they were going to struggle a little bit, but they came out the gate swinging. I think this is our first game in a while where we didn't give up an opening drive touchdown, which feels fucking fantastic. You guys don't understand how good that feels. To not watch every single team score. I didn't watch like the first 10 minutes because I thought, okay, Giants touchdown, we'll get the ball back, start slow. But no, it was the exact opposite. We started strong and we stayed strong. And we still struggled in the red zone, and we had to settle for a couple field goals. But after the first half, or not, I think it was after the first quarter, we got the ball rolling again. We're able to get back in the end zone. So it's nice to see that they're working on that, and it is improving the red zone offense. So it's good to see that it's still improving. And I think if we can fix that by come playoff times, it's the Super Bowl is running through Foxborough. If we can fix our red zone issues, and I don't think you can change my mind on that. It's such a solid team all around, and it goes to show like the reason why I've been like talking about coaching so much this season is because it is the deciding factor. They will make a bad team look better than they are. They will make a good team look worse than they are. And to have, in my opinion, the best coaching staff in the league currently is like one of my biggest justifications for a Patriots deep playoff run or potentially Super Bowl run. So really happy with that game. I loved watching every second of it. I love what it means for the rest of the season. I love the aggression they're showing, and if they continue to play this consistently, which they absolutely have since the Steelers game, we have been doing so well. Minimize like a few touchdowns for the opposing teams. We're putting up high scores every single week. Drake May has yet to throw under 200 yards, I think. If they continue to be this consistent, which is showing that like this play style is absolutely feasible and maintainable, then we're a team to be reckoned with. And that's all I'll say about that. Jackson Dart has to go down. Is all I'll say about. I'll say a couple things about the Giants. Jackson Dart has to go down. No questions asked. I like his play style. I like how he's aggressive. I like that's football mentality. But at the same time, you want to play the game as long as you can. And the only way to do that is by protecting your body and protecting your mind. So I'm surprised he hasn't learned this lesson already. But, I mean, coaching incompetence. And Young Hoku just doesn't have a place in the league.
No, he does not.
Young Hoku, he doesn't belong in the NFL. Dude, you have one job. Your one job is to kick the ball. If you can't do that, miss or make it, your one job is to kick the ball. If you can't kick the ball, you don't deserve to be a kicker in the league. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Miss the kick, fine. But you have to hit the ball. That was insane. His foot torpedoed into the turf. It went like an inch in. How do you do that?
Oh my God,
it was all over my feed.
It was crazy.
It's been all over my feed. And every time I'm like, dude, I can't guarantee it would have went in, but I'm kicking that ball 10 times out of 10. It's ridiculous. And I don't know. The Giants are fucked, bro. It's chopped. Scrap the season. Put Russ in. At least he's retiring soon, bro. Don't kill Dart like you have. It could save him for when the team's healthy. Is how I feel at this point. Start tanking. Just do it. You're an interim head coach. Who gives a shit?
I think you could play Dart, but if he won't protect himself,
he has to learn.
If he won't protect himself, you don't let him play, because he has said he doesn't want to change his play style. Which I understand, but you gotta go out of bounds. That's why so many quarterbacks play the sideline, and we all hate it because it gets them these penalties. But this is his first year. He doesn't know how to. When is the exact moment when you can go out where you're going to get nailed and get a roughing the passer or unnecessary roughness, whatever it's called, when you're out of the pocket? He doesn't know those things, and if you don't know those things, dude, stop doing them. They don't have a coach.
Yeah,
they have the interim head coach. He's not going to be there next year in any capacity. So stop risking. I'm fine with him playing, but if I'm the coaching staff, I would say, hey, dude, we've seen so many people this season, so many players this season get benched for disciplinary issues. Abdul Carter missed the first drive of the game for disciplinary issues. I'm telling, how many concussions has Jackson Dart gotten this season? 2?
I think it's 2 or 3.
3, yeah. Between 2 and 3, where he misses time, or he's in danger of missing time because he's either in or just leaving concussion protocol. Dude, I would say, hey, if you do something like that again, I am benching you. And it's not no hate towards you. It's stop doing that. You know what I mean? It's like Cam Scattaboo, where we all joke that Cam Scattaboo is going to have the greatest 3-year run of any running back ever, and then never be able to even talk to his family again. But it is low-key serious where, dude.
Yeah, dude, CT is not a joke.
Stop. Yeah, and it happens a lot quicker than you think. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not just that, but it's such a physical sport where, like, you know, you're always in danger of injuring something. So,
yeah,
you gotta start being more careful, you know? But I don't know. I don't have anything to say about this game. Other than that. Did anyone have anything else to say?
I do want to say I'm gonna hop out for the night because I got to work early tomorrow.
Drake.
So
all
I'll
right.
see you guys around.
Take care, Sammer. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Man, I hate that guy.
I know.
I'm gonna do the same. I do gotta wake up very early tomorrow. You guys be safe. It's interesting hearing. I agree with some points. Disagree with some.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, Ollie.
Thanks for coming, Ollie. We appreciate the audience.
As for the ego thing, yeah, I do agree. It's dangerous. So yeah, have a good one.
You too.
Right.
Yeah, bye.
Damn, I hate that guy.
I hate that guy, bro.
Bro. Me? No, I'm just kidding. Drake May.
Dude, the two most talkative people on the podcast just left, bro.
Bro, wait, hold on. We have Ollie in spirit.
If I had,
I just got a divorce.
If I had my camera on, I'd just be the guy in the corner again.
Every time.
Hey,
every time we need a quote from Ollie.
We're quarters.
Yeah,
for the first time in a long time.
Isn't that what you input, Ollie? And then you just immediately do the soundboard.
I just got a divorce. Moving on to predictions. Last week was not a great week for me in predictions. John went off.
For you.
I'm tied with you now.
Yeah, because now
it was a good week for me too, bro. I jumped up to third place.
Yeah.
I'm tied for first with Riley now, bro. If I
I'm
go
tied
win
with
one,
Malik.
I take first.
And I will not let that slide.
If we,
I'm where I am.
Wait, where's Dijon last?
Hey, I don't know. You guys should be worried about me, bro. All I'm gonna say. I'm only 5 wins behind you guys.
And that's pretty possible.
It was 10 at
how
one point,
weird
bro.
this season has been.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll have to restart it when the playoffs come. I don't know if it saves your league. But you can do it. You can do a playoff pick'em. Maybe we can get everyone in. I know you can do a college football playoff pick'em. I did that. But Thursday night football, we have Cowboys and Lions. I will let Dijon start because he's our resident Lions fan. Then I'll ask Malik.
So I already said this earlier. We were riding on Hutch's shit fucking last year. In the beginning, he showed, decent pressuring sacks. And it's kind of just been lost. I'm going to need more for him because I said this earlier. This is just my standpoint, my opinion. Secondary needs fucking help. Best way to do that, putting pressure on the QB. If Prescott is sitting there, of course he's going to. All right, let me get to that. Prescott's going to throw a pick that game. But Anyway, to help out this injured as fuck secondary, offensive wise, you guys know what the fuck you guys need to do. I'm a guy who just watches a screen. You know what the fuck you need to do. Figure it the fuck out. I'm getting tired of it. I want Jerry Jones to be a sad little bitch. And that's all I expect from this goddamn game. That is it. Give me Lions by 10, because I'm not confident.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say 40.
I'm going to pick the Lions. Definitely don't think it's going to be like a blowout. But I think we could get them. I mean, I know that they fucking just went back-to-back to the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I still am interested.
Chiefs game, I saw it, Thanksgiving game. That was just the Chiefs. Less of the Cowboys, more of the Chiefs.
I don't know. The Chiefs are playing good football, man.
I guess just bad mistakes at bad moments. Because this was during when I was eating. So I was watching and eating. Overall, it could be in the back of my mind because I was also depressed after the Lions game. Also, Malik, I don't know if it is for me too, but you were cutting out. I don't know if you were going to say something.
It muted when I put the thing on. I was saying you gotta be worried. The Chiefs are versing the Texans this week too, and you see what they've been doing to play. The defense has been.
Yeah. You see what they be doing to bad teams.
True.
I mean, I'm not going to be like Brandon, but like look what they did to the Bills.
Yeah, they're a bad team, so it doesn't matter. Toyota
and the Colts too.
But
that's the car.
Yes. Gus, what were you thinking about this game?
Honestly, I'm taking the Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys. If they played how they played against the Chiefs, I don't think the Lions stand a chance. If I'm going to be honest. One team's on the up and up. One team started out what I thought was a strong performance, but have completely fallen off the wagon. I don't think the Lions can put it together for this team. They have been elite on both sides of the ball in these past few games against, like you mentioned, Super Bowl teams. The previous Super Bowl matchup. So you can't knock that. You got to give credit where it's due. I think the Cowboys are on the up and up, and I think they have a real shot at winning out for the rest of the season and making the playoffs. So I gotta take the Cowboys on this one. As much as it pains me to say, I want the Lions to win, but I think the Cowboys are going to take it.
And I don't think that's ridiculous because I also took the Cowboys. I think that now I'm seeing on Pick'em. I don't know if it's, it did not occur to me that maybe like what Eunice was saying, where he picked them all at the beginning of the season. But 67% of people are rocking with the Lions.
Yeah.
Technically, we got. Wait, that's actually hilarious.
It could be a couple of things because people just dislike the Cowboys. People think, oh, they just had one good game. It could be a mix of things.
Like the Patriots, they only
let's see who the betting odd favorite is. The Lions are favored by minus 1,600, so that's like, I wonder what ESPN says. Probably by 3.
If you bet 100, you get 160. I think that's how that works.
Yes, but I wonder, ESPN has point spreads. So that's on the actual website. Yeah, Lions by 3. So by a field goal. And I mean,
that makes a lot more sense. Because 1,600 to me means like, oh, they're winning.
Yeah.
Like there's no doubt.
Well, with 1,600, it's usually like closer to 100 is more likely. Or I don't know. I've never seen less than a triple digit like line.
Oh. So triple digit is average.
I think so. I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about gambling. But I picked the Cowboys.
Oh, actually, no, that makes sense because if you win 100%, you only get how much you put in, right? So it has to be more than 100.
Yeah.
No, I'm not good at statistics or whatever the fuck.
I picked the Cowboys because I think their offense is crazy. Well, their defense is still developing. I think if the Lions play at full strength, it's close and it's, they got to really figure out this offense. And obviously Amon-Ra being gone doesn't help. So we'll see. I think it'll be
Pickens
closer.
has been playing like crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pickens and Lamb have been going crazy. And so is Javonte and so is Dak.
I think Pickens has been doing better than CeeDee Lamb at this point. Even with him,
I believe he has. I think he's leading in
I think he's like
yards
top wide receiver 3. I think I saw he was like wide receiver 3 ranked.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he has either the second or third most yards. Smith and Jigba has the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I am picking the Cowboys. I think it'll be close though. I think it'll be an interesting game. But I mean, I need to get my confidence back in the Lions. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't want to pick them.
If they win this, I think if they win this, that's kind of their confidence coming back. If they win it.
No.
If they won,
I hate to say it, but no, that's not confidence coming back. That's just like, all right, yeah, no, you guys should have won that anyway. That's not confidence to me.
I don't think the Cowboys are a should have won game.
I feel like they are a should have. Besides am I tripping here? Is I haven't been watching a lot of Cowboys games, but they haven't
beat
been
the Chiefs
like
and the Cowboys. The Eagles. They dominated. They had a shootout with the Chiefs and came out on top. And they had
I have been saying after like week 3 are questionable teams. That's why I'm saying to me those wins aren't high. If they beat like the Rams
who
or
the
something,
Lions beating?
I would have been like. That's why I'm upset with the Lions right now. What? To me, the Cowboys
should win game.
The Cowboys being the Chiefs don't mean shit to me. The Cowboys being the Eagles don't mean shit to me. To me, the Cowboys have been a mid team, and that's what they are. So prior to how this season has been playing out, the Lions should have said, all right, for me, that's a should win game, no matter what.
Well, maybe before the season started, but
confidence back level, no. It's all right. This was a should have won game. This doesn't bring my confidence back. This is okay. You guys won this one. I need you to beat the Rams for a confidence booster. This is okay. We're a decent team, I guess. This isn't a confidence booster because I got knocked down for we're great to good to decent. You beating a decent team just says you're still decent. I need you to beat past a higher level than decent team for me to say, all right, my confidence back for you. You're not doing that with the Cowboys.
I don't know. I disagree. I don't think the Cowboys are a should-win team. I think they're a must-win team.
Yeah.
For line standings and the way they've been playing, it's a tough matchup, dude. The Cowboys have been one of the better teams in the NFC these past few weeks. They're going to be a challenge. Looking at the Lions and then looking at the Cowboys, The Cowboys are the better team as it stands. Yes, they've lost a lot of games, but you chalk that up to the defense, right? Because the offense has been playing great all year. Pickens is looking like an all-star. On top of the great offense they've already had, and their defense is finally put together after after the trade deadline. So they are a well-rounded team that has been moving efficiently on both sides of the ball. As it stands right now, these past few weeks, the Cowboys have been better than the Lions. So to me, it's a Cowboys should win game. After watching these past couple of weeks.
I agree
I get
with
what you're
most
saying.
of
I
you.
get it.
I agree. I agree with both of you, despite you guys having conflicting opinion. I was looking at my fucking phone trying to. Oh my god! I hate you, TikTok. They make you if they detect that you are if they think you're inactive on your live, they make you do a puzzle.
What?
We haven't stopped talking.
I know.
It's
And
truly,
I spent so long
Chinese
looking
government
this up
shit.
today to try to figure out why this is why that is a thing. Nobody knows and everybody dislikes it as a feature. They just won't get rid of it.
Typical.
So yeah, it's stupid. And I thought that it's something they actually think it's like on your stream you're inactive. I don't know why. But I don't know. I could see this going either way because I do think despite the Lions' issues, there is a good team in there. They just have issues with their offense and obviously their defense is really injured, you know. If they lock in, this is a must-win for the Lions. Technically, it's a must-win for the Cowboys because if they don't,
This is a must-win overall for each team
for both
because they
teams.
want playoff.
Yeah.
Yes. And that tie does not make it easy for the Cowboys. You know what I mean? They should have.
Yeah.
You know. But I picked the Cowboys. I just feel more confident in their offense and their defense. But the next game is Seahawks Falcons. I assume everybody's picking the Seahawks.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
Falcons are ass.
His brother got to pick a different team to be fan of, bro.
Yeah. Nah, he'll still be annoying. But
oh yeah, you guys lost to the Falcons.
Well, they fucking suck. But nah, I just think Eunice's brother is annoying. Dijon, Seahawks by how much?
Give me 17.
Yeah,
That's not
after the Vikings game,
unreasonable.
I would say the same thing.
Now, the next game, I think this should be everybody agrees, but maybe not. So I'll go a little slower. Titans Browns.
Browns.
I picked the Browns.
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 Okay.
The Jared's gonna go crazy.
It would be so funny.
And Deshaun Watson's coming back.
Oh yeah.
So they did open his practice window or designate him to come back from practice. That was stupid.
What the fuck?
Do you think they trade him?
No.
For
what? Yeah,
either.
He goes back to the Texans.
Honestly, maybe. Dolphins
If they
make
think
the call. Jets make the call.
Dolphins is crazy.
You just got to keep Stroud. I don't know. For the Texans, you just got to stick with him. I might be crazy.
He's not bad. I'm gonna push the Stroud sucks agenda though. But Deshaun Browns by how much?
Because the offense can't do shit, so let's do a very solid 6.
Okay. A 6-0 ball game. Next is the Commanders versus the Vikings. And guess who's been?
I call them 9.
Oh man. Wait, are you going I'm going Commanders.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
Commanders. If Justin Jefferson doesn't touch the ball, I think that'd be all right. Honestly, he didn't do shit last week.
You can tell.
Someone just.
You can't blame him on that, bro.
Yeah, you can't blame him. You can't blame him. I mean, and they also, I forgot, I wanted to mention this. They brought the rookie quarterback in versing the Seahawks, undrafted, against the fucking Seahawks.
And he hit a Will
Levis. Top division team.
Bro, I saw a take.
What's he gonna do?
Some analysts genuinely thought he would throw for 400 yards.
What a dumbass.
What was he gonna do?
What did they see?
Yeah.
What footage did they get?
Him hit a Will Levis where he is falling in the air and throws a pick six.
Yeah, I even
the Vikings need to trade.
I can't blame them.
Hear me out. They've washed away. They blew the Darnold thing. So you know what they have to do? It only makes sense to just trade Justin Jefferson for multiple first-round picks to somewhere in the AFC, specifically a team located in New York, so that, because that's where Justin Jefferson would want to play. I know him. And
we talk all the time.
We're very close. And just send Justin Jefferson to the Bills, and he'll be much happier. Dijon Commanders by how much?
Frog.
I'm gonna say it's 14.
14?
You know what? Sure, 14.
Ooh, okay. A nothing burger game. Dolphins Jets. I don't know. I picked the Dolphins.
I think you guys know who I said.
I did not think about that. Dijon always picks the Jets, and they always win.
You should be happy that the Dolphins get to lose to the Jets.
Daniel will not be happy. I'll have to tell him you picked against them.
Sorry, my Canadian friend.
I will have to see if every time Dijon has picked the Jets if they won. I feel like it's been most
you can go on
of
and
the
say.
times.
I think it's been rare. It's probably been really rare.
I feel like it's
in
been
recent
most of the times.
Picks, yes. In recent picks, yes. But at the beginning, fuck no.
Yeah, you're right.
They're 3-9. I had to be right. I can only have been right
true.
3 of the times.
That's true. Gus, are you picking the Dolphins or the Jets?
Oh, I'm taking the Dolphins on this one.
This is also the debut of the
100-yard rush
of the this is the debut of the Jets rivalry uniforms.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Which is cool. I also randomly
Do you think
remember
Justin Fields is going to start next year?
Absolutely not. Justin Fields won't even be on the Jets. Justin Fields might not even be playing football professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I randomly remembered while we were filming that I ordered a rivalry jersey for the Bills on October 1st. And it is supposed to be here sometime this month.
Man, October?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because those sold out so quickly. And I didn't really want to buy one at that. Like, I don't know. I was thinking about it for a long time. And I was low-key waiting to see the results of my scan so I could treat myself if it was something good. And I was like, then they were out of stock. and then they came back in stock. Now they're back in stock, but yeah, they're like not shipping for until December 17th, I guess.
Oh, damn.
I had to look it up in the middle of this because I was like, oh shit, when am I supposed to get that? Apparently this month. So I'll be wearing it to the Christmas party.
Hell yeah.
When we play Madden and I mollywop all of you guys.
Nah, DJ me dream team.
Well, Gus and I dream team. Gus has been playing Madden.
Dude, we would fuck if between you.
We might hang 100.
We really might, dude.
Honestly,
we actually could. Is the funny thing?
I've been playing against Sammer.
Sammer, yeah.
Have you seen
Sammer
my?
goes crazy.
No
I don't even know.
offense, Sammer. Have you seen my record against Sammer?
I mean, no, it's like the Jets, bro. You can never
my
got
record against Sammer.
What is your record against Sammer?
We're tied.
2-0, 2-5.
We're tied.
That's funny. Well, I could beat Dijon.
Math is bad.
Madden 26 is so.
Somebody would have to bring Madden because I don't.
I
don't have a console.
So I was gonna ask you guys. I have it on my Switch, and I have enough controllers for everybody. But I also have Madden 24 on PS5. So if you want to play 26, I'd have to bring my Switch. But then if we wanted to play it on 24, I could also just bring my PS5. I'll bring both.
I think it'd be better on the PlayStation, but you can't go wrong with both.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna bring both anyways because there's always a chance that people will want to play random games.
Yeah.
Because I think it runs. It's like 45 FPS 1080 on the Switch, which isn't 60. So it's people shit on it, but it's not like a unplayable experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why it's like I was gonna bring both.
Okay, sweet.
But I like Madden 26 because it has all those fun features, like you can swap guys out a lot easier, and moonballs are so much easier on 26. Dijon, Jets by how much? 2.
7.
Okay, that was my second guess.
15.
Next we have Saints Bucks, and it's Bucks.
Yeah, it's Bucks.
It's Bucks.
The Bears.
The Bucks. Dijon, Bucks by how much?
Snappy 20.
Okay. I don't know about that much. We'll see. Next we have
Trust.
Colts, Jags. This is going to be really critical for the division.
Yep, and I think that's why I'm saying Jags here.
Honestly, I wouldn't.
Cats gotta be shaking in their
what
boot when they see the fucking Jags walk onto the field, bro. I'm telling you, they are a Super Bowl bound team.
If the Jags actually win the Super Bowl this year, I'm pretty sure DJ, if they win the Super Bowl, you have to buy like the signed QB jersey. I'm sorry, you have
to.
Or if the Jags win the Super Bowl, Dijon has to spend $400. Because he said one. Little did Dijon know. Where is that sound? I cannot find it. Oh, here it is.
I genuinely believe that the Jaguars have a chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Duval.
Dijon said Duval. Dijon literally said that as a joke during week 1 of the podcast last year, and I bet he didn't realize how much staying power that was gonna have.
Oh man.
Doesn't even realize.
Dijon, Jags by how much?
Give me See, I don't want to go too low here,
Oh my
because it's the Jags.
Respectable.
So it's only respectable 14.
14? Damn. Okay, mine was way too high.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
I was going to say 45.
Did you forget they're facing the
Colts?
Look, JT's already... If they can shut down JT, the Jags got it. But that's... I don't see them shutting down JT. We'll see.
Gus, who did you go with here?
I actually picked the Jags on this one. I picked the Super Bowl team.
Okay, we all picked the Jags.
Did you really?
No. Actually, I picked the Colts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right.
I heard him say Jags. So realistically,
No,
50-50.
I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying,
Yeah.
DJ. Like,
Speaking out
trust
my
me,
ass, so I don't think you
it's
do.
in between. It's in between them. Like, it's not. I feel like it'd be a close game, but I don't know if they get. If they can stop JT, that's why I was thinking. If they can stop,
yeah.
The Texans did it. Now the Jags don't have as good of a defense, but it's a divisional matchup. I think it's bound to be low scoring. And man, like I don't know. I need to see more out of the Colts after last week. So that's why I picked the Jags, because I feel like they just have more momentum. They've been actually hot, and I have not admitted it. Duval.
Right, it takes a big man to say that. It takes a big man.
Thank you. Speaking of big men, Steelers Ravens is our next game. I picked the Ravens.
I picked the Ravens.
But
I picked the Steelers.
I was gonna. Here's my issue. Right. This is stoppable force meets movable object, because the Steelers' offense is garbage. The Ravens' offense on paper is great, and in practice has been garbage. The Steelers' defense, I think, is overrated. They usually play their divisional opponents very closely, especially the Ravens. With this matchup being this late in the season, we'll see what happens. I don't know if they can be as solid as they have been in years past against the Ravens. That being said, not to shit on Eunice's opinion, I don't think this defense is necessarily as good as.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
bro.
No.
I wanted to bring it up, but he was really going on a rant.
That.
He was in the red zone every single drive. Every drive he was in the red zone.
Burrow was cooking them. Even the only reason that the Bengals were not I'm not saying the Ravens defense is still like a solid defense. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not Bills bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's still like, it's bad enough where, Burrow was cooking people. Random nobodies I've never heard of were cooking people. I heard after the fact that one guy who torched a safety, that was his first NFL game all season. And it's I don't think, and that could be wrong. That's just some random shit I heard on TikTok or Twitter. I don't remember where it was. But and the worst part now is these injuries that are piling up for them again after how bad that last game was. I only gave them this game because it's at home for them.
Right.
That being said, I low-key wish I could watch this instead, because I do think this is a more interesting game, because these teams are a lot. Justin Herbert is the best 8. is a funny username of someone who just joined. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think this will be a very close divisional matchup, and there will be 3 fights.
Probably.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But you picked the Steelers, Gus.
Yeah.
Dejan, who did you pick?
Nah, I can't switch up. I picked the Ravens here.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the same.
Take it how you want. Both teams. Well, maybe one team more than the other. Need to win this. Especially the Ravens, if anyone.
Probably Lamar just really wants his games back in.
I
his
hope the
locker room.
Steelers win.
Me too.
But I'm just giving it to Ravens here. Mainly because I want to say fuck Rodgers. His ass should have left fucking 13 years ago. Okay, not 13. 12.
That's what, 2, 3 MVPs gone?
No, that's well,
his ass needs to go back to the mountains, get high, go home, maybe watch some porn, get your ain't.
No, he doesn't do that.
God damn.
He has a wife.
He doesn't want porn.
Allegedly.
Thankfully,
Make a
me,
porn video.
I don't watch porn.
Well, not.
I don't know.
I've never been into any weird kinky stuff.
He's never been into any.
Okay,
weird kinky stuff.
I don't know what happened for him to say that next part, but just saying I don't watch porn is enough. To then say I'm not into the no kinky stuff.
I can
makes
tell
me
you
think
the context.
you watch
It's probably
porn to know about the kinky
and shit.
No, I can tell you the context. So he was in a interview with Tucker Carlson. That is who that other voice is. I don't know if you can hear it. At the beginning, he says, "Of course."
Thankfully,
DJ got Minecraft.
So he said, they said, Aaron Rodgers says in that interview clip that they can hack into your computer, put stuff on your computer, and then you get canceled for what they find on your computer, including what kind of porn you watch.
I don't think you can get canceled over what type of porn
Which
you
is
watch,
why
unless
he
it's that
said,
type. Unless it's that type, yes.
Weird
but
that he
besides
would
that,
say
no.
that. Him and his mystery wife. Is that the reason? Do you guys know about that?
No.
What?
Aaron
His
Rodgers'
mystery wife?
mystery wife?
No.
So Aaron Rodgers showed up to Steelers training camp randomly with a wedding ring on. Having literally not, so he had been dating like models and like, I think he like just got out of a long-term relationship 2 years ago or last year. Or it might have been shortly before he was with the Jets. So that would be longer, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. He randomly showed up with a wedding ring on and then said he had been secretly dating a girl and they eloped over the offseason. And according to Aaron Rodgers' brother, no one has actually met her. Fun fact, Aaron Rodgers' brother was on the TV show, looks just like him, by the way, was on the TV show The Bachelor. And a long time ago. And Aaron Rodgers did not like that. Aaron Rodgers and his family are estranged, I believe. But, yeah, Aaron Rodgers said, "Oh no, like she's real." And people don't. Yeah, people.
Yeah, it goes to a different school.
People don't believe it because there is literally no evidence that this is true. And the worst part is, I say this is definitely something he would make up.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
as someone who
I see
knows
that.
him, this is definitely something
Personally.
he would make up. Not personally, but this is something he would make up. You know what I mean? So is it actually true? That's why everybody says it's his mystery wife. We still don't know, and this was something that was like, this has been a thing since training camp.
Mm-hmm.
And he still has not told people who it is, if it is true. And people keep asking him, and he just says, when we're ready to talk about it.
You're right.
But allegedly he is married. He's
His kids
waiting
are done.
until the season is over so he can say, my wife is actually my husband.
Devontae Adams.
Oh man, yeah, Devontae. Alan Lazard. They were pretty close back then. Dijon, Ravens by how much?
Just give me 7.
All right. Yeah, I mean, Anyway.
This is anyone's game.
It is. Next game is Bengals Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I picked.
I think I know what Riley picked. Yeah.
The Bengals. Because
The Bengals.
Yes. Because I think Burrow fucking cooked without T. Higgins. And we just, I do think our safeties are better than I'll give them credit for. I mean, Cole Bishop, who I've been singing his praises since last year, is pretty good. But with how, I think this is going to be a shootout. I think the Bills' offense struggles, but truly, with the tackles who were missing coming back, I think that makes up for the struggles of the past. And, with the receivers coming back, okay, this Bengals defense is just so bad. But I still don't trust the play calling enough. And I don't trust our defense to even be able to stop Burrow once. So, if we get one stop, I would be shocked.
Right.
So, we'll see. Again, it's very hard for me to sing this team's praises when we played the Steelers and the Steelers look like dog shit. Even though that was a much more Bills, typical Bills game in recent years under Brady, I don't trust it. So I'm picking the Bengals. Gus, I assume you're also picking the Bengals.
I want to, but I still think the Bills are the better team. Although the Bengals are kind of make or break, where it's like they have to win out to get playoffs, and I do hope they do. I think the Bills are going to take this game.
Okay, Malik, what do you think?
All right.
Cool.
Controversial, but okay.
Yeah, crazy. I can't believe you said that. That's not a word you should be using.
Can he even say that on live? Can he even say that on live?
Malik, what the fuck?
Malik, I'm right here. You can't say that in front of me, man.
He's dancing around what we're.
Got to talk after the tree.
Malik, see me after class. John, who are you picking?
2 weeks of ISS for you. I think it's obvious who I'm picking here. I'm picking the Bills.
Okay.
I'm picking the Bills just because I want you to feel any spark of joy.
Thank you. By how much?
You deserve it.
Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Deshauna. I appreciate that.
Who's your kicker right now?
Matt Prater. Tyler Bass.
He's going to get
is going to miss the rest of the season.
Nice.
He had surgery.
Good.
I know.
Whoa.
No, he's
Don't
coming
said
back.
the slur. Don't act like Dijon saying Tyler Bass leaving
There we go.
is bad. But yeah, so a field goal then?
Yes.
Okay.
Touchdown.
Win's a win, right? Malik, were you picking the Bills or the Bengals? Fuck.
I picked the Bills.
Okay. So that'll be when I triumph over Malik in predictions, it'll come down to that one game and nobody drinking the Kool-Aid.
What?
Next game is Broncos Raiders, and obviously I don't think anybody's picking the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get you
They're
wrong. I
last time.
definitely picked the Broncos.
Okay. Yeah, the Raiders look horrible.
Yeah.
They just
Dijon.
fired their OC too for making making random plays up.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
and I forgot what his name even is. But like he apparently he's been like ass for a while. Like he was the highest paid OC in the league. Did you know that?
I did not.
I
knew he was getting paid a lot.
I think he was getting like $3 million or something.
Yeah, record-setting deal for an offensive coordinator. Crazy. Dijon.
Diabolical.
And he was sending them like plays that were unfinished, or I still think Gino's to blame for that. Like, I don't know. They were bad.
Gino's crazy.
But Gino was also not playing very well. The Raiders were suck as an organization. Dijon, Broncos by how much?
Tom Brady being pissed that he actually paid to be in that franchise.
So give me Hail Mary touchdown.
So if it's a Hail Mary, do they need the extra point or no?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I wanted the next extra point.
Okay. Bears Packers is the next.
This
game.
one actually, I had a hard time picking.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 game for me. I personally picked the Bears.
So I'm thinking too. It's just I'm stuck between either A, the Packers defense goes crazy, or B, the
Bears offense goes crazy.
Yeah, Bear offense goes crazy.
That's what I was thinking as well. Gus, what were you thinking?
I'm riding with the Bears, bro. I'm riding with the Bears.
Yeah.
I want them to do good. I think they're a great team. Although Green Bay is definitely much tougher and much more experienced.
Yeah.
Bears are hot. Bears are hot, man. You know, Ben Johnson setting them up for success.
I agree. Dijon.
Yeah.
Who'd you
same with Gus. I'm riding on the Bears high right now.
Same here.
This game is going to be crazy, though.
Do you pick anybody over the Packers?
Fair. Very fair.
Dijon, Bears by how much?
21.
Okay.
21.
I'm not at all upset about the Thanksgiving game.
True.
I'm not upset. Oh.
Next we have Rams, Cardinals. Nobody's picking the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Rams. Dijon, Rams by how much?
$7.
I think it'll be a blowout.
That's what you think.
Watch it be right. Next.
I'm right on that out of everything for this week. That's insane.
Gadsden or Loveland? I'm going Loveland. He's been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Next, we have Sunday Night Football, which is Texans Chiefs. I picked the Texans because I think that defense is going to be after Mahomes. They're causing a lot of teams that normally would do okay to not. So I am picking the Texans.
I picked the Texans for the same reasons. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I think for seeding, technically, I should want the Chiefs to win actually for seeding because it pushes the Texans down when we lose to the Bengals. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Malik, who did you pick?
I'm picking the Texans.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I trust them more than the Chiefs, to be honest. After all the games I've been watching them play.
Yeah. Dejan, who'd you pick?
Pick the Chiefs.
Wow.
The mid Chiefs.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm in the agreement of, for some goddamn reason, the Chiefs are going to figure out a way to sneak into the playoffs.
They probably will.
So they have to beat a team. So
yeah, that's true. But by how much will they beat this team?
Shit. With
shit.
2.
Okay, that's possible. And then finally, Monday Night Football is Eagles Chargers. And I'm here to say that I don't care about Justin Herbert's left hand. I still pick the Chargers.
Wow.
Okay, that you hurt your elbow.
He's playing, isn't he?
No. What?
He's out entirely?
Isn't he? He had surgery.
They did surgery on a grape.
Yeah, but they said I gotta look.
Hey, what? You cut out for me. What'd you say?
They did surgery on a grape.
They did surgery on a grape. But he said he's still gonna play.
I don't know.
Really? That's interesting.
He says as of 4 hours ago, he is planning to play Monday versus Eagles.
Planning
I
don't
guess
mean shit.
technically planning doesn't mean much, but
The player said this or the coach?
Herbert did.
That definitely don't mean shit.
Okay, well, I guess I don't know then. But I did pick I already made the video, so I picked the Chargers. Well, who are you guys picking then?
Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Well, I think
AJ Brown another 40-point game.
If he comes back, we'll see. I was about to say we're probably wrong. We'll see.
Yeah. Eagles by how much, John?
Shit. Give me 10.
Shimmy.
I was gonna say that, Malik.
Drink.
And I think drink. And I think is the Chargers backup QB Joe Milton?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's Trey Lance. Well, that's not good. I hope Herbert.
That's something.
Yeah.
Hey DJ, are you excited for the FNAF movie?
Yeah.
Hey, Justin Herbert, bro, lock in. It was
Please
just
speed, I need this.
It was just a
my franchise kind of homeless.
I mean,
I found. This is somebody's
my mom's
house.
Kind of homeless. But yeah, well, those are the predictions. Does anyone have anything to say before we sign off?
Merry Christmas.
That's
happy
not for
holiday.
I mean,
and
I think we're gonna probably have another
holidays.
podcast by then.
What did you say?
I said we'll probably have another podcast by then. So I mean,
yeah, we'll have several.
Yeah, we will have multiple before Christmas.
Yeah, unless like out of nowhere everyone gets like sick or like some.
For
shit
my
goes
Jewish
on,
people out there, I don't know what
Hanukkah.
you're celebrating.
Hanukkah.
Yeah.
You don't know Hanukkah?
Okay, yeah.
What?
That's kind of a big holiday.
John,
even
no
if
APAC
you don't
money.
know much about it. Real.
That's funny. All right. Well, we're out
What a
of here
note to
then.
end this off on, bro.
Yeah.
Why didn't you take him? Well, I just got a divorce.
Now we know why.
You get to know more about football.
Yes.
Oh God, the house is burning. Oh no! This week in all round up. This week in all round up. You have the news of the football. Maybe on how my house burned down.
Yes.
Yes.